We are reacting to plenty of videos. Chat, what should we watch first? Across America in a Perfectly Straight Line. Actually Trying Your Terrible Stream Ideas. $10,000 Every Day You Survive Prison. Face Your Fear You Win. What's this? Dude, just from this thumbnail, this looks so... Why is it a 6-minute candy commercial, dude? Am I gonna get, like, banned for this? Where do they air a 6-minute commercial? I'm confused.
Long, long,
Okay, we watched one of the commercials.
Look up Sonic Rule 34. It is really good. You should look it up. Sonic. Don't. Wait, why? What? Ah!
What a fucking dumbass. Alright, chat. Speaking of YouTube videos and reacting to them, you guys should go watch my latest YouTube video that I just uploaded. Literally, like, an hour and a half ago. Go, like, juice it up. Because it's doing bad. And if it does bad, then I cry. And if I cry, then... I don't know. Anyways, chat. Should we just watch these in order? Which one interests me most? Face Your Fear You Win. Across America in a Perfectly Straight Line. Chat, what are we thinking? I think we just go in order, dude. We like just watch this one.
I'm standing at the northern border of America, and I'm going to cross the entire country in a perfectly straight line. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Now I've got all types of vehicles to go through.
Where the fuck is he?
Across the entire country in a perfectly straight line.
Chat, where is that? Like, fucking Montana or some shit? I don't know what's there.
2, 1. Now I've got all types of vehicles to go through mountains, rivers, canyons. The only rule is if I ever step outside this line, the video's over, I lose. Now before I set out on this journey, I did some quick maths. If I continue to only walk across this 1,500-mile line, it would literally take me 6 months. So my friends are about to pick me up in our first vehicle.
Oh, there he is!
There's the boy.
It's crazy that there's like just a stat out there for that, right?
Come on in!
Like someone just knows the time it would take.
Oh my gosh.
Let's go!
Bro, it is so cold out there.
It's nice and warm in here. Road trip? Road trip! Road trip!
After getting picked up, we met the pleasant folks at the American Border Patrol.
Hey, how are you doing?
Point your camera at the floor.
And we were well on our way, which means I should probably go ahead and tell the boys.
We cannot leave the line for food, gas, bathroom breaks. It all has to stay on the line.
We're gonna starve and run out of gas. 100%.
Well, technically he just has to stay on the line, right? So like, can't he stay on the line while they go get gas?
How are we gonna poop? You know I poop a lot.
It has to stay on the line. Okay, so North Dakota basically has the straightest roads
North
I've ever seen in my
Dakota.
life, but one part is gonna come in when we hit our first obstacle.
An obstacle? What do you mean by obstacle?
This is the first obstacle. So as you guys can see from up here, our straight line turns.
That's not much of a straight line if it turns, Eric.
Correct. So we're going by foot now. Max, our cameraman, is gonna be driving the van. And anytime we get in a situation like this, he'll meet us on the other side, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, we're going.
I wonder how rough the terrain's gonna get back here. We're gonna do this all the way across America? We are
There's more snow in North Dakota
not
than there is
stopping
in
until I
Canada.
literally touch the ocean on the other side of the country. We need to walk perfectly straight this way.
And just so you know, the line we're using to cross the country has a half-mile buffer zone on either side to avoid trespassing and make sure this mission is actually possible.
And just so that you guys know this is 100% legit, I actually put the map to this route in the description. You can go try for yourself if you want. All right, we got a river
Ain't no
crossing
fucking
up
way
next.
no one
Careful.
doing that.
If we get wet right now, you're going to be wet for the next 2 days straight.
Oh, no. Oh, my God. Dude. Oh, my God.
The game plan there was
Sewage.
just the
What is sewage
worst.
exactly? Any excretion from a human body. You're saying I just fell in a poop river? The van is waiting for us right there. There she is.
Aside from that big bend on the highway, the roads continued straight all the way to South Dakota. But we realized we may have another problem. All right, we've been driving for like 250 miles. It was kind of funny that we were running low on gas like 20 minutes ago, but now we're like actually almost out of gas. There's been a couple of restaurants and gas stations, but they're like right on the other side of the line.
There's some deer out there that are still in the
I've never seen that many deer.
Hungry.
I'm no advocate for cannibalism. But one of us is gonna have to sacrifice themselves if we don't find food soon.
Fortunately, no cannibalism would occur, because just before our tank hit empty, we stumbled upon the first gas station within our line.
gas station, gas station, gas station.
That's
gas
a
station.
wonky ass gas station, bro.
Empty, we stumbled upon the first gas
What is this? This looks like a farm.
station within our line.
Gas station, gas station, gas station, gas station. You hungry?
Dude, I'm starving.
What are you?
What's your name?
Carmen.
Carmen, we're traveling across the United States in a perfectly straight line. And you are the first gas station we found on the line, and we're starving.
Oh, 3, 4.
Wait. You're gonna count all of these?
Yeah.
What if I just give you like $500?
You're not giving me $500.
We're on a time crunch. You just ring me up for $500.
This is not $500.
It is today.
No.
Yes.
Probably not.
Carmen.
After paying and hugging Miss Carmen goodbye, we had our first 5-star meal. But that didn't help the fact that
We're bored, so we're gonna build a snowman and run it over. I don't know why. Anything to feel something.
for the next few hours, we were able to make
We're on a time crunch. Builds a snowman to hit it with their truck.
easy progress. But at mile 850, we came across a literal 90-degree turn in the highway.
All right, boys. Looks like we're gonna take a right here. I wonder if there's any obstacles.
What the fuck is that?
I've had these sitting here on standby for us all day, waiting for us to get to this point of the trip. That highway takes a 90-degree turn in that direction. So the only way for us to go straight is to go directly to the woods. So that's what we're gonna do right now. Oh boy.
I almost hit a tree.
You might be wondering why you would cross a frozen swamp in the middle of the night. It's for the line.
Oh my gosh, dude. What are those things, bro? That was crazy.
Max is waiting for us right there. We are officially on the other side of the obstacle. Time to continue the journey.
After destroying ourselves on the four-wheelers, the boys
All those
wanted to
trips,
move
but I
to
saw no
destroy
drinks?
pizza.
I'm sure
Of
they got a
course,
couple
there was
drinks.
An issue at the closest Pizza Hut.
Okay, so we just pulled up to a Pizza Hut. I can't make this up. It is literally on the other side of the line. So I ordered delivery to right outside.
It would take literally 5 seconds to just walk across the line.
We're not gonna do that.
They'd have no idea. What is wrong with you?
Thank you so much. Did you guys know that you're actually helping me get to 10 million subscribers?
10 million?
I actually love pizza so much that Pizza Hut is gonna help me make the world's largest pizza when I hit 10 million subscribers.
Okay.
It's a fact.
Okay.
I already jammed them about it and everything.
She has no clue what's going on.
This is the previous record for the world's largest pizza. It's literally gonna be bigger than that. So make sure that you guys subscribe to get 10 million subscribers. On to the next one.
With Pizza Power,
With a pizza that big, it's gotta be like undercooked, right? Like, how do you properly cook that?
are coursing through our veins. We drove through the night, visiting the world's largest gas station,
What is this place?
breaking out the next vehicle on our list, the
Wait, that exists? The world's largest gas station?
wheel to cross obstacles.
What an odd flex.
Thanks, One Wheel.
What was that? When did you hear that?
Wait, what happened? Oh, they just screamed at him?
What was that? When did you hear that?
That was so scary. And before dawn, we arrived in Kansas.
We're not in Kansas anymore.
But when the sun rose, So did our problems.
We are now at the point where we have 1 mile until we are empty on gas.
What's the point? We're 10 miles from a gas station right now. I'm just betting this car goes 10 miles past empty. If it doesn't, we're out of gas. The gas is right here. We are rolling into this thing.
It's off? Yep, it's up.
It's out right here. You can't make this up. So this gas station is outside of the line. So we got our cameraman Max here. You're technically not on the challenge. I need you to go to that gas station, fill up gas, and bring it back.
Penguin, thank you for the follow.
Bye, buddy.
The lengths we were going to stay on this line were exhausting. For the next 200 miles, Max slept in the back of the van. But what he didn't realize is we had a big surprise in store for him.
Okay, Max just got out of the car to go change his clothes. What he does not know is that we're going to be surprising him with his girlfriend, Avery. If you guys watched the bunker video, you saw that Mac has had a hard time being separated from his girlfriend due to the rigorous schedule that we're under to make videos for you guys.
He's gonna be so freaking happy, bro.
So once Avery was in position, we walked inside to surprise Mac.
Wait. What about these over here? What about that one?
I'm gonna cry over here.
How did you get her in here?
This is literally my specialty. This is what I do.
She's gonna help us finish the road trip?
Yeah, straight line.
They were able to enjoy each other's company for around 3 minutes.
You guys ready for a boat ride?
Boat ride?
Road ends there, guys.
Why is there a child on the dock?
Eric, tell me who that child is.
Stetson! This is the owner of the boat.
He is not the owner
Stetson?
of the boat.
What a weird name. Let's get Matza.
Where's your dad?
I left them.
Stetson's gonna be nice enough to take us across the lake
Motherfucker said checkmate, bro. He left his dad before his dad could leave him.
since the road ends and all. Load up, boys.
I have so
Load
many
up.
questions.
And my lady. I'm not used to saying that part.
How far do we have to go on this boat, buddy?
We're going 7 miles across the lake right now in a perfectly straight line.
No, we are.
Yes, we are.
Stetson, you're not my dad. Whoa, Eric,
Bro.
control.
Bro, I'm drenched.
Who's your man is driving?
Stetson.
Oh.
What are you doing?
We ran into a wave.
What are you talking about? This is not a game. We're all soaking wet for the rest of this road trip. Get out of here, buddy. You don't know how to freaking drive a boat. Oh.
Literally does the same thing.
Why did you do that?
Get out of here.
Stetson, you drive this thing. I don't trust you.
Turns out Stetson is an absolute savage at driving boats, and he got us to the other side of the lake safely.
Good ride, buddy. Before we take off our soaking wet clothes, you might have noticed that we're all wearing this custom Airac Across America uniform. Hats, hoodies, t-shirts. It's literally us on the shirt. This design is so sick. I'm so proud of how it turned out. It's
It's
available
actually a pretty fire design.
for 72 hours, and we would absolutely love if you caught the piece to support your boys. Please! Merch available, top link in the description. We would appreciate your support. Okay, on to the next one. I am freezing cold.
Our time in freezing cold was coming to an end because we were in Texas, baby! The last
Well, they're pretty
most
much there.
difficult state in the entire journey.
Why do you keep doing that?
Pull over to the side of the road real quick, actually. I might have been a little dishonest with you guys. So we've been going in a straight line this entire time, but I spent months on this and could not find like a perfectly straight line from where we are right now to the end.
Okay.
I found a compromise, a way to finish the line. So we're 1 minute away right now.
Are you gonna tell us how we're gonna do it?
No, I want you guys to just roll up on this. All right, just pull up over here.
That plane looks broken. What's wrong with it? What's wrong?
That is the world's first flying car.
I've never seen anything like that in my life.
Gary!
Huh?
I brought the fun to the party.
This is Gary, the proud owner of the world's first car, plane, boat, hybrid, and he is my guardian angel to help me finish this challenge in a straight line. The only catch is there's only enough room for one of us.
Before you take off, buddy, I wanted to give you my hat.
Are you serious?
Yeah, yes, I'm serious. If I can't make it the straight line across America, my hat has to.
I'll take that.
Dude, you got me fucked though. I would never.
Oh, yo, this is crazy.
Oh, there he goes.
Oh my God, that looks so crazy.
Straight line.
Well, we're actually gonna go get on a real plane now and go home.
This vehicle was 3 times the speed of the van, and I was just 5 miles from the finish line. After a graceful landing in the ocean, I was just steps away from finishing this once and for all.
After days of walking, driving, one-wheeling,
Yeah, what the fuck is that?
flying carring, I will touch the Gulf
A
of Mexico.
flying car as well, like, as it can land in the water.
I think you might have stepped outside the line.
Huh? Can we just cut this part, or
I think we gotta put it
can we
in.
just cut it?
Dude, I still find it crazy that this guy fucking uploads once a week when he does shit like this. Alright, chat, next one. Actually trying Your Terrible Stream Ideas by Sir Ludwig. Let's get pasta. Let's get fallen. Let's get icy.
Do a video from a plane. There's nothing to do on a plane. I'm just on a plane. I'm in a small confined. Anyway, if you haven't noticed, I'm doing your terrible stream suggestions because occasionally you message me.
Duck this one.
Some ideas. So,
What the fuck was that?
And enjoy the rest. Great idea, by the way, Timmy. Great idea.
You should get the dude who keeps doing impersonations of you to join for videos like Charlie's Moistverse. Okay, let's call the Veil.
Hello.
Hello.
What can I do for you?
Well, I got a stream I'm doing where people give me suggestions on things to do, and one of the suggestions was I'll read it out for you verbatim.
Sure.
You should get the dude who keeps doing impersonations of you to join you for videos like Charlie's Moistverse.
That's so bad.
You could. Wait, are you wearing my?
Well, that's so bad.
Do you have my Obama? Are you doing my laugh? Is that
what?
Is that
That's
my
my
Obama
laugh.
shirt you're wearing?
This is my Obama shirt. Do you have the shirt?
Can you show me the full shirt?
Dude, this is the most react videos I've ever gotten. Is this just the fucking onion guy?
How do we dice an onion? Boy, that's a big onion. Look at that. Woo!
What?
I
Watch
made
it
that
after.
shirt. You know what? This has been amazing, Vale.
Oh yeah, has to happen again.
Surely. Don't do the laugh. Don't do it every
It's
time.
my laugh.
It's not. It's
Let's get
not
ISO.
you.
It's Cutie's laugh. Can we split the difference?
Okay. All right, Vale. It's been a pleasure talking to you. Have a great rest of your afternoon and evening, and good night.
Have a good one, buddy.
All right. Okay, that was a fucking terrible idea. I'm never bringing him on again. he just keeps taking my laugh. Okay. This one's a little bit tricky. Here's the idea. This is going to go so bad. $1 million stream idea. Job interviews with viewers. You can take this to new levels and hire an intern after or something. It'd be jokes. So very, very, very begrudgingly and somewhat stressfully, let's do some job interviews. Okay, we got a few people here. Let's just start dragging people in. Hello.
Yo.
How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I'm doing very well. Ex-girlfriend. Here's a question for you. You want to be a moderator?
What?
Wait. What do you think's happening right now?
I thought this was the auditions for King Lear.
No, it's
Here, roll with me. You're Gloucester, I'm Edmund, right?
yeah, of course.
Act 2, Scene 1.
Okay.
You ready?
Sure, yeah, it starts with
Persuade
you, right?
me to the murder of your lordship, but that I told him revenging gods against parasites did all the thunder bend. Spoke with how manifold and strong a bond the child was bound to the father, or whether gassed by the noise I made, full suddenly he fled. And then you go, let him fly far, not in the flint.
No, I got it.
Shall he remain uncaught? You know the lines.
No, sure. He
What just happened?
While he's watch him. He's going to make
the guy's interviewing Ludwig now.
The noble duke, my master, my worthy arch and patron. Come on, you're not even trying.
Okay, well, I wasn't prepared for this. There's leaders and there's followers, but I'd rather be a dick than a swallower.
I'm gonna need you to work a little harder if you want to get this role. You know.
I'm sorry.
I know you've got the experience.
Just let
I know
me try
you've got
again
the
next
degrees,
week. Just let me
right?
try again next week, and we'll do it next week, please. Thank you.
I think you just practice a little more, study up the script a little bit more. You'll get it.
Okay.
You'll get it.
All right. Thank you. Sorry. I'll try again next week. Why was I doing an interview there? Hello?
What's up, Lud?
Do you want to become a moderator?
No.
Wait, what do you mean?
Well, I mean, like, it's a lot of work that you do with wrench, and you're supposed to, like, time people out and stuff.
Yeah, but that's what the whole, like, interview thing is. That's, like, why people are in Discord.
Well, yeah.
You entered the Discord deafened and muted. Did you do that in the hopes that you wouldn't be picked?
Well, the thing is, I'm not actually Lord Fartimore.
What?
I changed my name, so you know.
You boozled me?
Yeah, I bamboozled you. You know, Lord Farmore's he's a popular guy.
Oh, they left the call again. Well, that was crazy. All right, well, we'll take a look at these applications, and hey, thank you so much for the stream idea. Always Taco Land. I don't know if this was worth $1 million, but it was kind of fun. This idea is the one I'm the most nervous about. Do a primitive technology live stream, like start a fire and cook food in the wild. All right, let's give it a shot. Hello! How's it going, travelers? I am now teleported to the deep wilderness.
Does he have a beer?
California. I hope you're all enjoying the view of my fat tree trunk thighs and the wilderness.
I love how his like go-to like shoe of choice is always Crocs.
I need pants. Can I get pants? So here's the goal. I have to, I guess, start a fire. So this is gonna go so bad. Now, I did a little bit of prepared work. I brought some matchsticks with me, and a little bit of Kindle. This isn't primitive, guys. This is as primitive as it gets. All right. Back in the day, the settlers would use matchsticks for almost anything. Oh my God, it's on fire. Oh my God. Oh my God, what do I do? Oh my God.
Is he trying to cook a potato? Is that a potato?
Oh my God, the fire's hot. This needs
No
to catch
way.
my only kindling. Wait. You need to catch on fire. No. Okay, hold up. Come on. Come on, we got this. There we go. Oh no, it's flying away. Oh my God, why is it flying away? Oh my God, I'm gonna start a forest fire. Yeah. Now we're blue collar. Okay, why is it?
Oh.
This is not exactly how I was hoping it'd go.
That didn't go well at all.
Come on. There we go. Oh, yes. Once this piece of wood catches on fire, it's over. Oh, smoke is good. How am I supposed to cook food with this? I need sticks and leaves. Yeah! Is my piece of wood on fire? Ow, it's hot.
Dude.
Oh, shit. All right,
Streamers have like some streamers are like two head.
Nice. I made a fire. This feels cool.
It's hot.
I should do this more often. Here's the question.
Let's get Rosetta.
Of the day. How do I cook this potato in the fire? I kind of want to set up the fire like it's a grill, and then maybe one log across, like this. No, the fire's going out. Oh no, I shouldn't have done that. Cardboard, cardboard, cardboard. Come on, come on. Okay, I'm kind of lightheaded. Is this a stupid question? What happens if you just throw the entirety of a matchbox inside of a fire pit? Does something happen, and is it good or bad? Don't try this at home, kids.
Oh my God.
Jesus Christ. It
The
went
thing-
out immediately.
Yeah,
Why
matches
is
are
this
like so
hard?
temporary.
I have so much more technology.
They don't have a lot
than
of burn
cavemen, but
time.
Why am I struggling? Oh my God. Wait, that was actually good.
That was not good. That did nothing.
And I immediately put cardboard. I immediately put cardboard.
Ash, thank you for the raid, homie. Appreciate. How's your tier list stream? Here. Was good, Jake. Hello, hello. Very chill stream today. I am depressed and bored, so we're watching videos. Clap, clap, clap. I regret eating Mr. Beast burgers. Was it not good? Dogs of Ash.
This was my nutsack.
What? The clip. Gotcha. What?
Y'all motherfuckers had no hope.
Pulled up the wrong VOD.
That was
Did
clean
you
as
delete
shit.
the VOD? No VOD here. Oh, you gotta like publish the VOD or some shit. I don't know how that shit works. Apparently that happens to streamers now, where like you have a VOD and it just doesn't automatically go up, and you have to like do work as like a streamer. Oh, it's because you got banned. Oh yeah, I wouldn't know. Okay, understandable. What's good, Dark Dragon? Set of claps to give Pika dances. W. Wraith, thank you for the follow. Chat, anyone that came from Ash's stream or even from my chat, if you guys haven't watched my latest YouTube video, I uploaded a YouTube video today and it's doing terrible. So if you guys go watch it, it'll make my day better. Woo! Alright, VOD's not here. It's chalk, chat. It's over. We tried our best. We'll come back another day. I mean, we gotta take some L's to get some dubs. Let me tell you, that is a very factual statement. But back-to-back L's make me want to hang myself to no other degree. In game, of course. I made it public. See how quick Twitch is. Let me tell you, sir. It's not here. It's only this one right now. Oh, let's check it later. Not the end of the world. Taking nothing but L's? True. Ever heard of Stumble Guys? Isn't it just Fall Guys, but like budget? No, you cannot, Lux. I'm having a terrible day and you want me to do workouts? Absolutely eat shit.
Why would I immediately put cardboard on it? I
Can't believe you even suggested that.
Focus.
Sounds good, Ashton. Give it a raid, homie.
Fuck.
Have a great night.
You're a YouTube streamer. Oh my god. I burned a hole in my pants.
Nice.
Everybody relax. We're about to get a roaring fire. I have a few twigs around me because I am in the wilderness. Yes! Yes! If that cardboard catches on fire, we're in business. Oh, look at that roaring fire! What am I doing? Why did I clap like that? That was cringe. I clapped like a sim does when you do a task successfully. Oh my god, that
Where did
flag.
that come from?
I thought it was an animal from the night. It's a really dangerous area. This is looking like a fire. Anyone else feeling that right now? Now, the only thing that I have from the outside world that's gonna help me is Reynolds Wrap. It's like if you had one tool to survive in the wilderness, what would you bring? That was my challenge, and I brought one tool. That was Reynolds Wrap. Everything else I found naturally in the wild.
Casually found a box of
in
fucking.
the wild. I foraged for it. Why is the fire going away? Leaf. Should I just put the potato on?
There's no way this
Call
goes
it a
well.
day? Do I put it in? How close?
The most.
I'm not gonna talk about the potato.
The most unathletic.
Because that didn't look cool.
Thing I've ever seen.
We're gonna cut that out. Not in the middle. I'll put it on the side. Like I'll put it on this side. Is the smoke directly coming at me? I feel like, oh, it is. It is literally flying directly at me. Oh my god. While adjusting the camera, I found some vegetables in this garden. Holy shit. Boys, we're eating good tonight. I can't believe it. Hold up, I'm just picking it out of the ground. It's a bunch of carrots. and grilling onions and 1 pepper. Wow. This sure is gonna be a yummy meal. Can I just do this and call it a day?
Oh, we're risking it there.
It doesn't seem like that's the best for grilling. I feel like this was a mistake.
What's good, Aidster? Singster, thank you for the follow as well.
Wild animal! Sounds like maybe a lion. Quite common in Los Angeles. Move the potato. Ah, we're talking. All right, well, let's just try this guy out. This is gonna be so bad. Wait, I think I have to flip my potato. It's getting a little colored. I think the onion is ready. Let's put the onion on the side for now.
That onion is
carrot
black.
Could use a little more color on the backside. Oh, you know what? Here's what I need to do. Fuck the carrot, fuck that onion. That's just to make the fire smell better. Stove. Tong. This might be the most brilliant thing I've ever thought of.
What the fuck is he?
Poke holes in the potato with what? Is it gonna explode? I'm scared now. Let's try grilling up some carrots now. I need to like clean it.
Is that soda? Is that beer?
Oh, you hearing that sizzle? All right, Operation Find Fat in Oil.
Oh my God, what is that? Oh, holy shit! Oh my God, it's a bear! Oh my God! Ugh! 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 Fuck, take that, bear! This is for mankind! Shut.
She's far from the great glaciers.
No, that's the wrong. Okay.
Whoa! Is that bear meat? Yes, it is. Let's just give it a little. One more for the fans. Oh, now it's actually cooking. All right, let's clean off this onion.
You know, gotta do what you gotta do sometimes in the wild, chat. That's just nasty. What is he doing?
Oh, it's burning my eyes. Fuck. It's a small bear? Well, I only took some of the thigh. Oh, the meat's already done. Shit.
How's he gonna get it off without burning himself? Oh yeah, that's just not healthy.
Smoke inhalation is one of the #1 causes of death in fires. God, this bear meat looks so juicy. Oh, flip the onions. Flip the onions. Oh, shit. I need my serving plate. Oh my God, I'm blind. Oh no! No! Not my carrot. It took me so long to cook that. Oh, it's so gross now. Nothing a little bit of LaCroix won't fix. Okay, that's a dumb carrot. Take a look at this. Take a look at this meat and tell me.
Chat, I feel like this meat is gonna taste like aluminum foil. Like it's gonna, you're just gonna, like the foil just melted into the meat.
If you would eat it or not. Looks like duty? What do you mean?
Oh no, yeah, no way, that's good.
Has like a tangy quality to it.
Like a metal quality, you know, like a little.
A little overcooked, honestly. Should have taken off a bit earlier. Oh, that's delicious. Might be the best meat I've ever had in my life. I think there's something about cooking in the wild, you know what I mean? Oh, my potato! All right. Moment of truth.
That shit's gotta be
Reveal the
fucking
potato.
chalked.
Oh. Oh, it was kept totally safe inside.
Actually, it might be good.
Actually, kind of good.
Oh, that's still hard though.
Wow, that's really good. This
That's-
is really good.
That's raw as
Wow.
shit.
Huh? Oh my god. Oh, you can't see, but I'm enjoying it so much out of frame. Ugh. All the starchiness that provides. Oh, that's great. Where'd it go? I ate it. I ate it so quickly because it was so enjoyable. How do I put a fire out is the next question. Pee on it?
Brandon, thank you for the
Great
follow.
idea. Wish I thought of that myself. Tell no one about what happened here today. Susan, if you're watching, it's a water bottle. Ugh. Oh my god, it's cooking. That takes care of two ideas, recreating my vines and primitive cooking. 2 in 1. Look, I'm very hydrated. Oh, I forgot my pepper. Are these good raw? Oh no. This has been a wildlife Ludwig saying, stay brave, stay dangerous, subscribe. The final idea that will close us out is from a viewer named Hunter. Hey Ludwig, I'm watching your stream in real high, but it'd be funny if you butt me McDonald's. So if anyone's name in chat is Hunter,
I think they're like
will buy you
shorts or like pants.
do we have any hunters?
Oh,
in
there's a
chat?
hunter.
Hunter.
I saw a hunter.
I will buy you McDonald's. Do we have any
Right there. Oh, you guys can't see it. You know.
hunters in chat?
It's
Hunter
too late.
Hughes, how do you do? Do you want McDonald's, Hunter? Hunter Reese just membered. Wait, you guys are gonna all change your name to Hunter or something. Ah, there it is. Okay. You know what? Let's do it like this. Let's open it up to more than just the hunters of the world. How about that? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get 5 people enough money to get McDonald's. So all you got to do
Was that like a
is
$10
go
donation?
live on Twitch under the game McDonald's video game. Just stream under this category. And I'm
See, isn't it crazy that he moved to YouTube yet he's using Twitch to find streamers? God, it's so crazy how the
gonna
world
pick
works.
5 people to send like, I don't know, $50 to get McDonald's. All right, let's see if anyone's going to go live.
What's good, emo?
Nobody's live right now. Oh, shit. Holy shit, we have a lot of gamers. Oh, my God.
Wait, one of them was in a McDonald's
Dude.
hat.
Shit, we have a lot of gamers. Oh, oh my God. Dude.
Dude, am I tripping? I swear I saw one in a McDonald's hat.
I know. Oh, shit. Holy shit, we have a lot of gamers. Oh.
Yeah. Ah. It's like right there. His stream title was "Give Me Money." He's got a McDonald's hat.
Oh my God. Dude. There are more people streaming in this category that follow the category.
I was literally about to. Oh shit! Yeah, that's true.
Yo.
What's up, Lud?
Hello. I'll type in chat.
Dude, I'm like so lost. I thought this was my alert. I went to go click it to close it out.
What's up, Lud?
Hello. I'll type in chat.
Lud, my car got stolen. Real, actual story. My car got stolen.
He just casually has 22,000 bits.
It would mean a lot if I could get some McDonald's.
Damn,
I closed
who
your stream.
asked?
I'm gonna open it. I swear. Who at? Okay. That's true. I mean, that's fair, man. That's fair. I kind of need that bit. No. It landed. Okay, one more. Come on, one more.
It's like a car wreck. You just can't look at it for too long. No, I have to go back. That was too mean. Now I have to go back. This is.
Let's go. Dude, we take those. We actually low-key take those.
I can't do it anymore. I can't do it anymore. It hurts me. All right, how's it going, Kickflip? I'm non-binary. What the fuck is this stream? Dude, what are you doing? Are you about to stream like gacha games? Yo, what games you got on your phone? Don't show me that. Girlfriend is asleep, but Ludwig said go live. Yell, and I give you 100.
Category.
That's mean.
My girlfriend, no way, bro. Dude, she's asleep right behind me, bro. Dude, do you think she'll understand?
A quick
She'll freak
quad
out.
for the fans.
Should I actually just straight up scream? All right, wait, chill. God. 1, 2.
Holy shit!
Are you okay?
Are you okay?
To make $100 really quick. Are you okay? Oh my god. Wait, hold on.
Oh my god, you had to leave the camera. You had to take off the mic. Oh.
Oh, what a dick.
Oh my god, dude, he didn't hold back at all. He didn't hold back at all. Oh, I feel terrible. Oh my god. That was the meanest thing I've done.
Sorry, yo, my girlfriend's crying. Hold on.
She's crying.
I gifted 100 subs.
Bro, okay, that's my bad. Fuck.
I gifted 100 subs.
Scared her. I had to do it for the one time.
God, I'm sorry.
Well, you know, he made $350, so that's good, I guess. She's a real one. She'll get it. She literally cried. I don't think she's a real one, nor did she get it.
First of all, what constitutes a good onion? A good onion is a heavy onion. This is what I'm telling you. This is a 6-pound onion.
It's a heavy onion.
It's a heavy one. And it's also...
Wait, chat. More importantly, speaking of React videos, do you guys know if you go to rectrixx YouTube and you go watch this video?
Yeah.
Give it a like. Give it a comment. Oh my god. Ha 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 ha. So funny. Like and sub. Poggers. Anyways.
An onion with the pepper skin of the onion is pretty whole. See, it's whole together. Now what we need to do is we need to remove, this is the tip of the onion, and this is the root end. You see the root right here? So we need to remove the root, and we need to remove the tip, so then we can remove the skin of the onion. This is when we're going
Caitlin,
to
thank you for the follow.
Knife, but we're going to use it this
Chat, I don't
way.
think I'm going to watch this whole video.
We're not going to use it this way because
I don't really want to watch. I always like all my videos, Zoom.
Be kinda
I'm that egotistical.
If we slipped,
React to your own video. How about you watch the video, come back, tell me what you thought of it, and I'll think about it.
we would hurt ourselves. So if we take the paring knife and we hold it like that, we put it in, and look what happened. The onion is turning around the knife, not the knife around the onion. Look. I'm going to do it again on the other side. Okay, look. Whoop, remove the root. And now look at the top end. I'll do the same, and look. Up, voila.
Voila.
Both sides.
Both
just
sides
like
of the
that.
onion.
Very simple to do, right? Now, let's remove the pepper skin of the onion. We're going to cut it, just like that. And then we're going to remove it. Look at this. You see how simple that is? When you are going to dice an onion, you want to remove the first layer because the first layer is somewhat slippery. So you want to remove it. See, look. Voila. We removed it. See how quick that was? Very simple to do, right?
What's good, Ellie?
Now let me show you the right way to mince an onion.
This is how you mince an
It's
onion.
very simple. Some people make it more complicated than it needs to be. This is when we're going to use a chef's knife.
Yes, yes, yes.
We're gonna make sure it's nice and sharp. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna cut the onion in half.
Cut the onion
You see,
right
by
in
the way,
half.
these lines going up and down on the onion. When you are going to mince an onion, you never want to cut across those lines. You want to follow the line. So here we are. We're going to follow the line. We're going to cut in the same direction as the line goes, okay? Now, if you look right here, that was the root end. It's a little tighter. The root end, I don't know if you can see.
It's really tight,
it's a
chat.
little tighter than the top. See, the layers are much wider here than they are here. One side or the other is okay, but if you have to choose a side, you want to choose the root end, and I'll show you why. What we are going to do now, we're going to cut, but we are going to keep the root end intact. We are not going to cut through this, which means instead of going this way, I am going to keep this
Have it
intact.
nice.
I'm not going to cut it. So look what I'm doing. I'm going up and down. See? I'm going to go just like that, up and down. See? Very simple. Keep it all together. See, if
It's a very moist, tight onion.
I were to cut all the way through, then the onion for sure, when I get to the end, I just hold it like that. The onion would fall.
For your I do my dance while I'm counting up the bands. Bad bitch with me while we speeding in the Jag.
Gear, what the fuck? Hey, with the 5 gift the Roonies. What are we doing? Gift them 5. First number 5. Zoom, you got a sub. Be sure you say thank you, fucking slut. Anyone else like I got a sub? Be sure to say thank you. Year, thank you for the 5 gift the Roonies.
Okay, ogres are like onions.
They stink?
Yes. No.
Soldier, thank you for the follow.
No.
Oh, you leave them out in the sun, they get all brown, start sprouting little white hairs.
Let's get straight.
No. Layers. Onions have layers. Ogres have layers. Onions have layers. You get it. We both have layers.
Oh, you both have layers. Oh. You know, not everybody like onions.
True.
Fall apart now. I want.
Okay, we're done with the onion.
Every day he survives in this room, I give him $10,000. We literally have $1 million in cash here, so if he survives 100 days, he can become a millionaire.
You're gonna be poor.
At any point, if
Yeah, I deadass would do this.
you want to end the challenge and leave, just press this red button.
Got it.
You want to demonstrate it for us?
Nah, not gonna happen that easy.
I'm gonna dramatically seal the door. Good luck.
So this is my apartment now, but instead of paying rent, I make $10,000 a day. This is gonna be very easy. Very easy. Right there. Woo! Oh my God.
Oh, it's disco time.
Stop messing with the lights, please.
Josh seems to think that this is gonna be easy. I don't think he understands
Sounds good, Zim.
just how hard this is gonna get.
So I just woke up after my first night sleeping here, and I'm probably just gonna jump on the treadmill and then eat some breakfast or something. I don't know.
Hello there, Josh. It has officially been 24 hours. But I left out a key element. When I give you the $10,000 like this, you have to let me take one item from this room. You have 10 seconds to hand me an item.
10 seconds?
9,
Oh my God.
8, 3,
Okay.
2.
I'm gonna give you the ice cream machine.
Chris, Chandler, you know what to do? Okay.
Oh my God.
First of all, give him like. Dude, there's so many shit things on this list. You gave him the ice cream machine? Like, give him the lantern. Or, like, the fire extinguisher. What do we... Or this picture of a family that no one gives a fuck about. Why are you giving up the ice cream machine?
Give me the ice cream machine.
Chris, Chandler, you know what to do? Okay.
Oh my God.
Chandler!
Oh, no. There you go.
You just got rid of the ice cream machine, which means you have 24 items left in this room.
He could have got rid of the sign? Dude, there's so many better things he could have got rid of. This picture, this fire extinguisher, this lantern, fuck it, get rid of this chair. There's 2 of them. Who needs 2? Who needs like a weight dummy? I don't know.
Room to get rid of. And now that we just flipped your world upside down, I'm gonna leave.
Thanks,
I think the
Jim.
picture is
So this
him. I
genuinely
don't think
changes
it is him.
everything. I'm actually worried about.
Oh, it is him. It's like him and his daughter. Or some shit. Okay.
What I'm gonna have to choose.
Who the fuck cares? You have pictures of yourself at home. You egotistical fuck. Take it down. Get rid of it.
Between like
The ice cream machine's fire.
family portrait or the guitar. On
Oh, it's
one
his girlfriend, not his daughter. Oh shit, that's awkward.
hand, something to keep me busy, but that's also the only time I can see my girlfriend is looking at that picture. I just need to be
So that's just weird.
strategic with the items that I'm giving away. Make sure I've got enough to keep me occupied for the long run.
How did you guys know it was his girlfriend? Did they explain that? Is there like lore that I missed? Was I not paying attention?
Hey, get off the computer! Take the money! Oh, wait, why'd you throw it? Give us an item! And a nice one.
This is the item that I will give you.
You want to give us another item?
What's in it for me?
Nothing.
Then no.
Okay.
Oh,
Here's
dude.
another-
I'm not even capping. All I need is that TV.
Then no.
Okay.
All I need is that TV, bro. I'm going to be starting my hardcore world for 5 years. And then become Philza and become famous and join the Dream SMP. It all starts here. This is simple. Simple geometry. That's all I need right there.
Here's another $10,000. I request an item.
I got it for you right here, Jimmy.
What item do you think you'll get rid of next?
I think I'm gonna get rid of the whiteboard next because I can write on the walls. He left, didn't he?
To make sure Josh was comfortable here, I gave him a private chef that will cook him literally anything he wants.
This is.
You think he's not gonna take the Millie? Dude, that looks so fucking delicious. Steak with the sushi.
Ridiculous. Let's try this. Oh my god. This is the best thing I've ever had.
What?
Add it to the pile, boys.
I'll add another 5,000 if you let Carl pick the item. 3, 2, 1.
Okay, fine.
Wait, really?
The picture of him with his sister.
Carl.
This will look great in my
See? He thought it was his sister. No one knew.
living room.
I'm gonna go insane now. That's the only time I can see my girlfriend.
I have to go film a video in Sharks, so Carl's gonna take care of you tomorrow.
Is there literally anyone else in the universe that can
No.
So I'm in charge.
Yeah.
You're screwed. It's not gonna fit in the hot tub. It's not gonna fit.
There's water everywhere.
Whoa. No! Carl, I'm getting the flamethrower. No!
Keep the markers.
Ah! So I'm getting rid of the drum set today. Oh no! I'd say this is a pretty eventful morning.
Oh, you broke the drum set. This makes me want to ask, mentally, are you okay?
Yeah, I mean, actually got a lot of rage out, so now I'm feeling really loose.
All right.
He doesn't know, but there's a check for $100,000 hidden in that guitar. If he gets rid of the guitar without noticing it, that's $100,000 out. Josh's room was getting.
How in the fuck are you supposed to know that, though? Who just inspects the... I guess if he smashed the guitar, but he plays the guitar.
I paid a cleaning crew to come in and take care of it, and he somehow slept through all of it. It has officially been 8 days in this room, and for whatever reason, he's asleep at 6 p.m.
Probably because he's bored.
Good morning, Josh. Even
Good
though it's 6 p.m.,
morning.
here's another 10 grand in cash. What's the item for today?
The flamethrower.
All right, the flamethrower is gone. We totally don't have anything else planned while we're here.
Jimmy, what about...
Don't give it away, Chris. We're good.
That didn't seem suspicious at all. For sure.
Wait, why is my face so distorted? I'm gonna hand it off to Chris, and you know how dumb he can get.
I am your god. Chris, you have to be so close to the mic. Show me the outside world.
You can't see anything except for, like, the black sky.
Is it dark outside already?
Yeah.
I've really lost all concept of time.
All right, Jimmy, I'm gonna come get you.
What's that over there? If Nolan spends the next 24 hours with you, I'll give you an extra 10 grand today.
Do I get money too?
No, just him.
So I just have to stay in here?
Ready to start the challenge?
Yeah, we're chill. Let's do it.
1, 2, 3, 4.
They could just play pool together.
You shouldn't have gotten rid of the drums.
I know, dude.
All right, I'm done. I'm going home.
Nolan, you're not leaving.
I'm
Nolan,
leaving.
No,
I'm
whoa,
pressing
whoa,
the
whoa,
button.
whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, has a little bit of battery left on it.
It's you.
Chill.
I can't take it anymore. They won't open the doors. Are you kidding? There's another wall. Dunk contest.
All right, let's go. Just two dudes in a hot tub.
Boys, there's another digit.
Yo.
Do you even know what that means?
No.
Can I just say whatever I want? You guys just don't question it?
Yes.
Yes.
To celebrate 10 days, we had a custom $10,000 5-foot cake made for you.
That cake almost fell over.
Guys! Guys!
It is falling over.
I'm just gonna stand back and let this happen. What do you mean let it happen? Eat it! Oh my god, it's incredible.
Even though the cake is a mess, there's some of our Feastables bars on it. Just go to Feastables.com.
Chad, did anyone try these? The Feastable shit? I wonder if they
It tastes
taste good.
amazing.
It's so much better than the cake.
Enjoy your $10,000 cake.
Bye, Jimmy. As of today, I'm now at $115,000 thanks to the extra 10 grand for Nolan staying here.
What up, Josh? Sorry I couldn't be there today. I'm out of town filming a different video, but we still gotta give you your 10 grand. Cue it.
Oh my god.
Throw an item outside the door.
Here we go, boys.
Mission complete.
Josh is getting super lonely. Every time I talk to him, he mentions how much he misses his girlfriend.
Every day we've been grabbing a briefcase from this pile and...
Bro, chat, hear me out. Listen. It might be played up for the video. If I'm making $10,000 a day, I'm not missing anyone, dude. The only thing I'm going to be missing is the feeling of getting the $10,000 at 6 p.m. And I'm just going to, you know, burn some time until the next 6 p.m. Who the fuck could you be missing that's worth $10,000 a day?
Look how much is...
Yeah, but you're an introvert? Who the fuck cares? Extrovert, introvert, fucking... It's 10 grand a day! You weirdos? Dude, I don't even care if you... Every fucking night you socialize with people. You'd go insane to a point. He only has to be in here for a month, dude. You're telling me you guys don't have, like, these episodes where you just want to disappear from life for a month? And now imagine doing that for 10 grand a day? Oh, you guys are fucked up. This would be so easy.
You another 10 grand in a briefcase, or your girlfriend delivers it, but it only has 5 grand in it.
Is she here?
Yeah. Right.
I would do the girlfriend for 5 grand. That makes more sense because he's already made an extra 15 grand from Carl taking one item and Nolan staying for a day.
Yeah, 5 grand. I don't
So he like literally only loses 5. He loses nothing technically.
Promised you, simp. Here's your girlfriend.
Oh my god. Put that down. I don't care. I don't care.
They look so happy. He's gone 12 days without
All right, well the cameras can't be on for the next, 18 days now.
seeing his girlfriend.
Been the longest that we've gone without seeing each other in our entire 6-year relationship.
Also, I forgot to mention that you only have 10 minutes, and it's been like 3, so you
Oh,
have
never
like
mind.
7 minutes.
No!
I feel like as long as I
He only needs 30 seconds. He's
know that
fine.
you're doing okay out there, I'm gonna be doing fine in here. It's kind of like surreal that you're even here right now.
I hate to ruin the moment, but the 10-minute timer is up.
No!
I'm deaf now. Love you, bye.
I don't know if this helped or hurted me. I hurt.
On day 30.
Someone ban her. What are you doing in my stream?
Love.
Maybe it's 20 months.
13, Josh reminded me of a $10,000 bet he made with Chandler.
Hello, Marin.
I'll bet you
Let's get midnight.
10 grand I go longer than 10 days.
All right, deal. I'll bet you 10 more of Jimmy's thousands.
How about, I don't care what he's saying, take this, no more bets.
I actually want you guys to take this 20 grand and I want you to buy a ring with it because I'm gonna propose to my girlfriend at the end of this video.
Oh, wow.
Are you
20 grand on a ring? What's good, Clover? What's good, Dano? Oh my god, they're all popping in. They're like flies. 20 grand for a ring, bro? Yeah, if they divorce, that's gonna be a weird outcome. What's good, Atomics? What's good, Porston? What's good, 8? What's good, DJ?
I'm sure you trust these hooligans.
Want to be included? In what? In your packed adventures that I can't be a part of? Totally. Let's get Muffin. Chat, by the way, if you guys haven't already, make sure to go watch the latest YouTube video. Dude, oh my god, 5 head plays if I was a girlfriend. $20,000 ring, then marriage. Boom. then divorce him, you get half of the like $1 million that he probably wins. Then boom, 500K, pawn the ring for 10 grand, 510K, live your best life.
Gets to buy you a ring.
I don't, but I have no other choice. On a real note though, I have been wanting to propose to Kenna for years now. Being trapped in here has made me realize how valuable time is, and I'm just done waiting.
So, the audio might have gotten messed up here.
We're at the local diamond shop.
But Kristen Chandler still made a deal with the jeweler and found the exact ring that Josh was looking for.
No, I wouldn't actually do that, chat. I'm not that rude. But I would think about it.
We're back. So this is your first time ever seeing your wedding ring.
Yeah, this is crazy. Yo.
Dude, that's 20 grand?
That's insane. Bits aside, this is exactly what I wanted. I literally can't stop looking at this.
20 grand for that?
Ring, but to be honest, it's making me want to get out more than anything.
No. No way. What's good, Shabibity? It's a diamond? It doesn't matter. There's no fucking way. Shut up. Chat, this diamond ring is $38,000.
Every day I spend in here, it's like I'm holding myself back from being engaged.
Josh has now made $160,000 and been inside of this room for 2 weeks. And I was out of town on day 15, so I had to FaceTime Josh with a special guest.
Hey, buddy! Is that Jake Paul?
You're just winning at life.
A perfect centerpiece to my room. The recliner's gone. I'm now down to 9 items, and I have no clue what I'm gonna give up next. I don't look stupid playing VR. You look stupid playing VR. Oh my god! Oh no! Oh no! No! It's gonna be the treadmill. Nolan's here to hang out.
What was that? Ah! Whoa! Ah, what is that?
Maybe this is cheering me up a little bit. Knowing that I could leave right now with 190 grand.
Why does he still have the hot tub, dude? He was in it for like 5 seconds.
Incredibly difficult. It's honestly like the lack of fresh air. I feel sick. The doctor checked me out today. My throat's like kind of messed up. Slightly considered the possibility of pushing the button.
Woohoo, I'm Josh. I'm making hundreds of thousands of dollars to lay in a room and do nothing.
Okay, are you mocking me?
That's my exact reaction. Have a good one, Lux. Like, imagine being a baby and like, oh, I have to stay in a room for getting paid 10 grand a day. Yes, I am, Tadaro. I've never thought about how much it'd be. And that's the thing. There's a pink diamond on record, so for like, yeah, no one deserves that. Oh.
You looking for an engagement ring or something, Vinny? Also happy 20 months. 4 more than I will realize that I've been stuck with you for 2 years and I can never leave.
It's one way to look at it. Thanks for the Prime sub. Yeah, this guy bought a ring for $20,000 and it looked way smaller than it should be.
Here's your 10.
And that's
10
all.
grand. What's the item?
It's gonna be the VR.
Then what are you gonna do tomorrow?
Play guitar, I guess.
You sound defeated.
A lot of you guys are probably like, "Oh, this would be a cakewalk. It's the easiest thing ever." But it's
It
something you really
is.
won't understand until
You know what? You're right. It's very hard. You should just leave.
No, I can't.
Hello?
Dude, I literally stay in my room for like all of my life, and then you're gonna top onto that a professional chef that will cook me whatever I want. That sounds like a good life. That just sounds like the dream job, to be honest. And getting paid to do.
Oh, Josh.
What's going on? Is he wearing his clothes in the hot tub?
Buddy, how you doing?
I'm just existing right now.
Just existing in the hot tub. The item he's getting rid of is the hot tub.
Mhm.
You're in charge of removing it. Turn on the lights.
Here we go. Oh, I don't think it'll fit.
Wouldn't it just be easier to drain and disassemble the hot tub in the room?
Wouldn't it be easier to worry about yourself?
That's fair.
I think I can ram the forklift into it and it'll just fall.
Oh no. Oh my god. Oh my god. Honestly, Jim, this is the most excitement I've had the whole time I've
I
been
know,
here.
it's actually very entertaining. Just watching him being an idiot. Oh, stop.
Oh my god. My room.
Oh no, I'm getting the rug pulled on me.
What is going on?
Oh god. Oh god.
Okay. Oh, he made it. Oh.
Dude, that like
This is going well right
barely got in. How is he supposed to drive that
Am I
out?
going through the floor?
You're about to.
Oh my god. Get it out. Go. Oh my god, the floor.
Oh. He got it. He got it out. Oh, yeah. Oh. And that concludes Chris being an idiot. Here's what things looked like at the start of the video, and here's
You're bold for that work. Bold for that one.
what things look like now. I think the forklift tire marks really add character.
I mean, look at this place. I feel like I'm living in a construction zone.
Why does he still have the
Oh my
pool
God,
table?
I forgot about all the water jugs. Early on, I had to fill my hot tub up with more water because it was getting low, and I threw these up here. Can you give me the stars?
Lights on. What up, Josh? Josh?
I'm up here, Jim.
Here's your 10 grand for the day. What item are you giving up?
I think it's gonna be the pool table today. Jimmy, can you let me down first? Jimmy, no. I don't want to be here anymore.
Then leave. I just made you rich.
Yeah, I know. Thanks, Jim. Hey, on a real note, you're the best.
I love you. Speaking of love, I talked to your girlfriend, and she said she misses you a lot.
Oh.
That's enough human interaction. If you survive the night, we'll bring a ladder in the morning.
I miss everything outside of this dome. I just keep thinking about Kenna.
I think Josh is getting sick of people watching him all the time.
Let's go.
W.
Nope.
Oh,
What are you getting rid
no.
of?
Basketball.
Say no more.
Oh my god! Honestly, now the most exciting part of my day is them taking my items.
All he has left to live off of is this guitar and this bed.
And 230 grand.
It's less depressing when you.
Wait, it
Live
said
off
4
of
items.
This guitar and this bed.
Oh, there's stuff on the bed, like the pillow and the sheets.
And 230 grand.
It's less depressing when.
Let's
you
get
add
Xeon.
that at the end. Because I kept the whole bed together, I only have the guitar, and now I need to start sacrificing sleep. That's it. That's the last straw. I just broke a string on the one thing that was remotely keeping me insane.
Break the
Keeping me
guitar.
insane. I can't even talk.
Break the guitar. He's gonna find the check.
Woo! Oh, that felt good. What is this? What? Is this a check for 100 grand? Woo! Let's go!
What's up, Josh?
Look what I found, Jimmy.
Why'd you smash it?
There's my item. 11 briefcases for today. There you go. Beautiful. Jimmy, it's time. Go get Kenna
You want me to go get your girlfriend?
right now.
Are you sure?
I am 100% sure.
You don't want to stay in this room?
I made 340 grand. I'm done. I'm good. We're doing this thing
I could have went way longer.
now,
Okay.
and I'm leaving.
Enjoy the last few moments before he gets out.
I just want to talk for a minute, like on a real note. Spending this time apart from you has made me realize even more just how much I love you and need you.
He's about to do it. He's about to do it.
I want to spend the rest of my life with you.
Show my new job, and next week union negotiations are supposed to start / end, most likely going on strike. That's fucking cringe.
And I want to grow old with you. And I need to ask you a question.
Oh my god.
Will you marry me?
Yes.
Wholesome.
They tricked me for the money they just won.
And on top of that, we brought your family out.
How wholesome.
Okay, take a step out. Go.
340 grand.
If you haven't already, subscribe. Goodbye.
Someone random that's
W. I don't know if you saw it earlier, but even the 20K ring, yeah, no, I read it. Yeah, it's wild. I would never buy that. Bitch did nothing. She got married, so you know, she did something. Imagine she said no. Listen, Argan. Let me paint the reality. If your boyfriend of any amount of time won 340 grand and wanted to marry you, I think the last thing you do is say no. Like the last thing you say is no, right? Like at best you divorce for half, right? And like at worst you stay in a miserable marriage for the rest of your life. But like there's no way you say no. That's like if your boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever won the lottery and they asked to marry you and you said no. Like what are you doing? You know? Like fuck. I'll use all my savings to buy the ring, just so you know.
This is my friend Tyler, and he's terrified of heights. So today we're going to take him from 1 foot to 1,000 feet off the ground. That's the size of the Empire State Building. But first, we're going to start with this.
It's not the most intimidating thing I've ever looked at.
Stand right here. Okay, now you're going to put this on.
Oh! Oh!
Oh, I've seen videos of this shit. This shit's wild. The 300K can't buy you a house almost anywhere. But it's still 300K.
Walk across it now. Okay.
I was not expecting this.
All right, so we got Tyler and a few of my other friends who are going to be facing their biggest fears today.
Oh, oh my God.
To measure how scared they actually are, I actually have Fitbits on all of their arms.
Oh!
Right now, Tyler's heart rate is 120 beats a minute.
I'm on top of a building right now. Oh! I'm falling! Oh my God, dude! Oh my God.
So that is an example of what you're not going to want to do today.
Fall to my death?
Yeah. You're going to have a couple opportunities to do that. So that was level 1. So you, along with my other friends, are going to be going from 1 all the way to 1,000 and their respective fears.
Manuel, pleased to meet you.
Manuel is up next on that list with his horrible fear of drowning, with his U.S. Navy instructor, Austin.
You ready to face your fears today?
What are we doing exactly?
You're going to be treading in the water for about 60 seconds. I know you can't swim, so the problem for you is to be focusing on staying calm.
God, I've always wanted to be in an Eric video. This is not what I was talking about. I'm actually terrified. Alright, oh man, just getting mentally ready.
Jump in the water.
Oh man, give me a second.
You gotta just do it, you gotta just do it.
Oh God, alright. Oh God. Oh. Why are you so calm?
Listen to me.
Oh.
Don't breathe so fast.
Uh-huh.
You're at 25 seconds.
Holy.
10 seconds left until 1 minute. Don't breathe so fast.
150 beats per minute.
Breathe. Control your breathing.
59. I can hate the water.
It gets a little worse. I probably wouldn't even do the next one.
What?
Help! Help!
Next on the fear chain is Iman, who is terrified of wildlife. And with the help of my friend Jay, an expert on the world's most dangerous creatures, we were going to help him with that.
We'll start with something small, okay? All right. What do you think about tarantulas? Oh no! Holy, holy! Why are you
Is he gonna put that on his head?
It's a tarantula. Oh. So this is where we close it all, and I leave. It's just gonna cuddle up in your hair. Just yell real loud. We'll know if you're in trouble.
And while Iman was being tortured on level 1, Tyler was about to literally climb straight to level 100. We're actually meeting up with my buddy who's gonna help us face this fear. Should be right up here.
Welcome, dude. Oh, okay.
This is Michael, the tightrope expert tasked with keeping Tyler alive. Now, Tyler might look like he's suffering right now, but what's important to know is that we're doing this to help Tyler get over his fear. Isn't that right, Tyler?
I hate you.
Tyler, it's time to go. Michael, you're a trained professional, right?
Yes. Oh my God. Oh. Oh.
All right, he's up.
Oh my God. Why is it so windy, buddy?
We overcome the fear today.
Whatever you want, man.
There is one more twist.
This isn't the twist.
I prepared Michael with 3 air rack related questions. If you get any of those questions wrong, you have to fall off the line.
Buddy, not gonna do that.
If you get them right, you get $500 per question.
Per question? Okay, I like that.
What was the inspiration behind Airrack's Pizza Restaurant, Sweet Pablo's?
Random name generator.
It's correct.
Oh my God.
What
What was Eric's original plan of using those 90,000 Mercedes-Benz couches for?
To sleep at Logan Paul's house.
That's my boy, 500 bucks.
Oh, bro, I'm shaking.
What color Lamborghini did Eric get trapped in while attempting to win Mr. Beast's $500,000 game of tag?
Green.
Orange. You answered it wrong,
Jump
man.
off the line.
I hate you guys. What the f?
You're safe, I promise. It's just really scary.
Yeah, that's the issue.
Tyler, you got this. Come on.
Steak all day, who knows?
Let go.
Okay, oh my God. I'm about to soil myself.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, let go.
Oh my God.
Go.
Jesus
Oh
fuck.
my God.
That was crazy. I love seeing my friends face their fears almost as much as I love the taste of pizza.
Are you really eating pizza while I'm hanging off a freaking rope?
No.
I can see you doing it. I'm not blind.
Just pay attention to your thing.
I hate you guys. What the f?
I love pizza so much that I'm actually throwing the world's largest pizza party at the end of the year. I recently had the world's
I love how he always
biggest
gets
chef
it.
over
He
to
always
my house to discuss how we're gonna make the world's largest pizza. We're gonna
fits
make
it
this
in.
happen, huh?
Of course, man. Nothing is impossible.
And you watching this are invited to my pizza party.
I'm not doing good.
Oh. Make sure that you are subscribed. One subscribe to the YouTube channel is all it takes to get one slice of pizza at the world's largest pizza party.
Yes! That was actually one of the most terrifying things I've ever done in my entire life.
And if you think this is crazy,
Yeah, he probably gets
it's
some money.
only going up from here. But before we go to level 1000, YLYL and Iman still have to face their level 100 challenge.
What is this is a glass box.
This is a torture device.
There are holes every 12 feet. Come up at each hole, grab a breath, and then continue swimming the entire distance.
There's no way I can survive any of this.
Let's go meet the safety team.
Yeah, I'm here in case you need second air. So this is about as much space as you have. All you gotta do is stay alive.
This is one of the scariest things I've ever seen.
You ready?
Listen, I'm not scared of the water, but that's scary.
I'm ready. Here we go.
Where are they going from here?
So I'm gonna start off with a crazy snake.
I'm not scared. I'm actually not
It's
scared
an
at all.
eyeless snake.
Oh, whoa. Okay.
He's so quiet now.
This is...
3, 2, 1, go. Heart rate at 74. He's going to the first hole. Good.
Oh, God. Eric, you are one sick...
Going to the second hole. Breathe. This one's a little bit longer.
Oh, my God.
I feel like finding the holes is the hardest
We're
part.
just getting it started.
Oh, my God.
I got a big one coming. Oh, there we go. Don't get him nervous.
So there's the third hole.
At least he's learning how to swim.
Last hole.
Go, baby!
Oh my god. Man, you guys told me to stay calm, stay relaxed, and it's all in your mind. It's all in mindset.
Now, with all three boys passing level 100, it's time for what we've all been waiting for. Level 1000. That's literally 1,000 times more than level 1. Iman's gonna have to confront 1,000 times more wildlife. Manuel is gonna be pushed 1,000 times further than he was at the beginning. And Tyler's gonna be facing his fear 1,000 feet off the ground. I have never actually seen a human do what you're about to do.
Yeah, this is wild.
This isn't okay.
So the plan for you today is to bungee jump out of a hot air balloon.
Huh?
Oh my God.
What's your heart rate right now?
120. I should call my mom. Hey, Mom.
Why are you up so early?
You ever heard of a hot air balloon?
I've been on one.
Well, have you ever jumped out of one, Mom?
Are you out of your mind right now?
On a bungee cord?
What moron is gonna let you?
This is actually the worst thing I could possibly think of.
You actually look kind of mad right now.
You're gonna throw me off a hot air balloon.
All right, it's time to load up. Go on in
Oh,
there.
that's fucked up.
Yeah, it's time.
Dude, no.
Go. There's no going back.
Well, actually, I can just get out right now.
You could. Oh, not anymore.
Oh, we're floating. Okay, off the ground. I feel like we're already at 1,000 feet.
Why are you squatting like that?
There's just less chance of anything happening.
But while Tyler's level 1,000 was in the sky, Iman's was still on the ground.
Knowing Eric, there's gonna be 1,000 of something. Who's this guy?
Name's Jeremy, Bill's Bees.
Bees?
I'm gonna cover you with about 10 to 15,000 bees.
10 to 15,000?
Yeah, about 3 pounds worth.
Are you a trained professional?
I am. I've been doing this for about 10 years.
I've actually never gotten stung by a bee in my life.
There's a first day for everything.
Oh, great. That bundle is all bees?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's fucked up. Holy shit.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah, just slap the canister, bro. Rile him up real quick. Slap the container around.
No. Yo. Are they crawling up? They're crawling up. Oh my god. Oh god.
We're at this random building.
Dude, no way he doesn't get stung. Holy shit.
Like going through all these levels and challenges has given me a newfound confidence. The more you try fighting the water, the more likely you are to lose against the water.
So here we are in changing. We're changing for the final level, a helicopter crash simulation. Basically, the interior of a helicopter will be lowered into the water and will rotate as if it were a real crash, and our buddy Manuel will have to escape.
How do we prepare for this one?
This entire program is safety instructed. We have divers in the water. All safety is provided by FMTC. Once we make impact, your next step should be to grab that wall, grab your buckle. All right, you ready? Uh-huh.
Manuel was not ready at all.
Brace for impact.
$200 beats a minute. Holy fuck.
That was really scary. It just felt like I was drowning there for a second. I just got out alive. That's all I know.
Manuel may have passed level 1000, but the other boys weren't out of the woods yet.
Yeah, fuck that, bro.
This is insane. Oh,
Dude, there's no way you don't get stung here, right? Like, there's gotta be like one little fucking jackass in these bees that stings.
Oh god.
I can't believe I'm doing this. I can't believe I'm doing this.
So right now we just broke 1,000 feet, guys.
Oh.
If you want to go to like 3,000, you totally can.
Okay, yeah. Let me go up a little bit higher.
Why would you tell him that?
I want you to look over the edge here.
Oh, bro, this is so bad, man. This is so bad.
All right, Tyler.
This is so scary, bro.
We're doing this because we're boys. I'm your friend, and I'm helping you get over this. I love you.
I love you too, bro.
I'll see you in 5 minutes.
All right. See you in 5 minutes.
So any bungee jump is scary, but that's the beauty of it. You're solid. That's not your responsibility. That's mine.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
You got it.
Okay,
Hey,
okay.
You got it. I believe in you, bro.
Brother, I'm fucking beyond terrified. No!
I am not a fan of heights, so this is 203 beats per minute.
You're good.
No, think about it right now, but this is the hardest thing I've ever done in my life.
Brother, we're gonna do this. You're gonna be fine. I promise.
Okay.
I promise.
Oh my god, bro.
Don't think about
Oh my god.
Just think about
I'm gonna fucking cry.
counting them down.
4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Yes!
250. Like, isn't that like heart attack range?
I don't look down!
Tyler, you did it, bro!
Thank you.
And now that all my friends had faced their fears, there was only one thing I had left to do.
I got your rope right here. Save me!
I'm gonna cut it.
No! What the f, Eric?
Bye!
Oh, no, please, Eric!
It's a fake rope. I'm joking. I wouldn't do that.
That was a sick fucking joke.
All right, chat. Okay, first of all, we know what to do. We need to go watch this. Go like and comment. Do this. Second of all, chat, I found out this channel exists. I kind of want to watch it. They do like documentaries on like YouTubers and like other celebrities, and they seem interesting. So we're gonna watch some. Question is, which one do we watch, chat? Which one seems interesting? Well, let's just watch the newest one first, chat. The Twitch streamer who faked his wheelchair.
Zillion claimed that
We're gonna watch this one first, and then we'll look at the other ones.
he had been in a wheelchair since 2011 after being involved in quite a serious car accident. In mid-2012, around a year after the incident, he'd go on to create a Twitch account before gaining a reputation for his personality, gaming skills, and finally, his physical disability
Oh wait, I think I saw the clip where he got in shit.
as a wheelchair streamer. Within months, Zillion OP had become a Twitch partner and was streaming to an audience of between 200 and 400 viewers per stream, leading to subscriptions and donations, fueled in part by Zillion's unfavorable physical circumstances. As a whole, in the beginning, there was absolutely no reason as to why the audience might assume that, for some reason, Zillion wasn't actually disabled. That would be until January 2013, approximately 6 months after beginning his streaming journey, when Zillion OP's promotional Facebook page would be hacked, creating initial suspicions that his apparent disability was nothing more than one giant hoax. The hacker, who seemed to have known Zillion personally, began publicly posting to the Facebook page in posts that confidently suggested Zillion was able to walk and was therefore a fraudster, swindling sympathy money from his audience. Don't get angry, Zillion, just walk away from the computer for a minute. I just met you, and this is crazy, but here's a chip-in button for a charity. Let me steal your money, maybe. We're not like you.
When did that song come out, chat? When did Call Me Maybe come out? It came out in 2012. He's like directly quoting the song.
Sir, we wouldn't mess with your PayPal. Unlike you, we're above stealing money from those in need. Hey guys, I'm sick. Donate to me to pay my hospital bills. I'm giving away a keyboard that was given to me by another fool who doesn't care that I scam my viewers for money. Hi guys, who wants to raise money for some kids? Daddy needs a new set of legs. Did some squats tonight, my thighs are on fire. Please stop DDoSing my legs. In spite of these posts hinting that Zillion was a fraud, the hacker didn't post any actual evidence proving that this was, in fact,
I have to blow my nose, chat.
Therefore, Zillion's Facebook audience simply assumed that the hacker was a troll who was using the opportunity to publicly mock Zillion's handicapped status. However, in light of these posts, the audience would notice that Zillion did have a history of engaging in fraudulent activity for his own personal gain. For example, on the 10th of January 2013, just 10 days before his Facebook was hacked, he'd be banned on Diablo 3 as a result of beginning his stream whilst having a botting script active. The incident will be shared to Reddit, where it received over 700 upvotes, with a post also explaining that Zillion lied to his audience about the ban, stating that it was for account sharing as opposed to the reality for botting. Although the craziest comment on this entire post was without a doubt this one. It makes me question whether he is really in a wheelchair. Maybe it's all just part of the act to garner sympathy. While this comment was only speculation at the time, only 4 months later, on the 5th of April 2013, something would happen while Zillion was streaming, proving this Reddit comment correct, whilst ending Zillion's entire career in the process.
Watch, check it out. Get on your mount and follow me.
Maybe I don't want to follow you.
When it's easily out geared.
Our dog. Oh my god, we took our dog, like to the
Absolute
dog shop,
shambles.
because the dog loves just like going out and meeting new people. We constantly have to take him to like. And I was like, oh, this is so cute. Like he's cuddling with me because he's scared.
If you believe that actions speak louder,
Dude, that made it so much worse. The fact that he tilted his camera down.
The dog loves just.
I don't know
like,
why it
going
made it
out and
worse,
meeting
but
new
it
people.
did.
We constantly have to take him to like. And I was like, oh, this is so cute. Like he's cuddling with me because he's scared.
if you believe that actions speak louder than words, Zillion turning his camera downwards to hide his empty wheelchair was basically the same as him saying, I've just exposed myself doing something that I definitely shouldn't have been doing. His girlfriend seemed to realize this as well. She was the one in the background of the call telling the story about their dog. The second Zillion gets up, she pauses mid-sentence, then lets out a very panicked, oh my god,
oh my god,
before going on to tell some very rushed, possibly improvised story about heading to the fish shop earlier that
Spike,
day.
thank me the follow.
After Zillion's camera was turned away from his empty wheelchair, the stream would end. However, the chat would continue to discuss what they had just seen, and seemingly in a state of panic, Zillion joined the discussion by both gaslighting and lying to his audience about what had just happened. WTF, did Zill just stand, lol? No, I fell. I pushed off my chair and ate it. Oh my gosh, Zill. I'm gonna say, it did look like you stood up. Is he alright? LOL. He got back to the keyboard. He is okay.
Maybe I don't follow you.
When it's easily outgeared.
Our dog. Oh my god.
Looks a lot like falling. Chat, I don't know about you. Looks like he fell. Prayers in chat, man. Hopefully he's okay.
Easily outgeared.
That looks like a dirty fall. Wow, look at how he like flew out of his chair at like such a high velocity and ate so much shit.
Oh my god.
And once he landed, chat, this is the craziest part, right? He landed, and then his camera fell down.
Because the dog loves just like going
It just rippled, like he was in the air for so long that like you couldn't even tell. Like you see the fear in the fish's eyes when he falls.
I was like, oh, this is so cute.
And then the camera just takes an impact and falls off, and he reaches for his mouse to end stream.
Pushed off my chair and ate it. Oh my gosh, Zil. I'm gonna say, it did look like you stood up. Is he alright? LOL. He got back to the keyboard. He is okay. I'm pissed and in pain. Wait, so the stream's over? I need to fix myself. And my dog dumped water on everything. I will try and be back. It hurts to breathe. I hit my side on the corner of the desk. Poor Zil. I'm gonna die.
God, it really did look like that, huh?
For a few. I will try to be back soon. Is he walking? Yeah, he stood up and walked, then the camera went off. The viewer known as Indie Rocker, who had written this final message, would then take to Reddit shortly thereafter, continuing the discussion around what had just happened. Indie Rocker here. Felt so gypped when I saw him stand up and walk. Called it out and all my comments were deleted straight away. Wish I hadn't donated money to this guy. Zillion deleting any comments calling him out instantly suggested that he was guilty. His story didn't exactly add up either. If he had really fallen out of his seat, how was he able to get up and move the camera so that it was no longer...
Listen, Sonny, what you don't understand, he flew so high in the air that when he landed, the camera just fell over.
Facing the empty wheelchair. Additionally, after the VOD was clipped, viewers noticed that Zillion walked away without any problems, as seen in the reflection of the fish tank behind him, and in the wake of this discovery, the fraudulent moment will be shared to every corner of the internet. The person who originally hacked Zillion's Facebook page would also find the clip, prompting him to log into the page once again, before making another hacked post which stated, "So, what a day. I wake up to be informed of what has happened. I read all the articles, all I can say is karma. You deserve everything you have coming to you, Zillion. I do hope you put those legs to use and get a real job. You owe a lot of people money now. What I find funniest about this is your terrible cover-up of it all. The streaming business is a much better place without creeps like you in it. Oh, and by the way, this isn't James. It's Matt in brackets Hypno, you fool, with Hypno being an old friend that Zillion used to stream with from around 1 year prior. However, an I told you so hacked Facebook status was only the beginning of the repercussions against Zillion OP. When Twitch would learn of the fraudulent activity, his account would be banned permanently, with an official statement by Twitch reading, "The Twitch broadcaster Zillion OP did indeed have his channel closed and his partnership contract terminated on the basis of fraud. Moving forward, we'll be offering refunds to those who subscribe to his channel through Twitch. We have zero tolerance for this type of behavior, and the character demonstrated in this situation is truly reprehensible. His actions are a huge slap in the face to Twitch community members with real disabilities such as Aaron and groups such as Able Gamers, who have helped spread a message of inclusiveness and positivity to not only the Twitch community, but gaming as a whole." However, this was still only the surface of what would become the Zillion OP
God, I love how like Twitch had to refund people because this fucking loser wouldn't.
Disability rabbit hole. In July 2013, just 3 months after his massive expose, a user by the name of Inigo Montoya TV would upload a video titled Zillion and Panthoria Meet OMFG, in which Zillion can be seen standing up straight with seemingly no need for any wheelchair assistance.
There's Zillion. He has legs. We got Zillion. It should be. It's live. They're gonna go nuts. They're gonna be like, "What, Zillion?" Because no one's seen you since it went. He has no beard. Look at this. No beard.
Dude, I'm gonna be honest. He cut his hair. He shaved his beard. Why the fuck would you go by Zillion? Change the alias. Why would you still go by the same one?
Look at how much he lifts.
Interestingly, Zillion had also shaved his beard, making him almost unrecognizable, which might have been a
like he went for the whole like no one's gonna recognize me, but I'm still gonna go by the same name.
deliberate move to avoid further public humiliation. The beard would make a comeback when Zillion started streaming on Hitbox TV in 2015, however he'd find little success given his obliterated reputation, so there was really no discussion about the streamer for 7 whole years between 2013 and 2020. However, this would change once again when the internet would discover a channel that looks suspiciously familiar, going by the name of It's Bluish. The streamer running this suspicious page was clearly Zillion, and it would hilariously be the person who originally hacked his Facebook page in 2013, who would once again expose him on the livestream fail subreddit in a post reading, streamer Zillion OP banned for faking a disability, has returned under a new alias and just got partnered. However, this is where the story takes a bit of an interesting turn.
I can't believe he made a whole new alias and got partnered again. And no one noticed.
With Zillion having somewhat of an audience once again, he'd begin to put forward numerous pieces of evidence showing that he had actually been in a wheelchair during the early days of his streaming career. In one notable moment, he'd pull up his Facebook before showing numerous wheelchair photos whilst out in public just prior to beginning his streaming journey.
My beard's much shorter there. I was in the wheelchair beforehand. Me at concerts, me out traveling, me out doing everything. This was just like I was in a wheelchair. I did get better, and I am obviously no longer in a wheelchair.
Unless for some reason Zillion had lived a year of his life in a wheelchair for the sole purpose of looking disabled prior to beginning his streaming journey, it was basically confirmed that Zillion was most certainly disabled, or at least had been temporarily.
Are those subs? Are you telling me this guy has 1,000 subs?
This is where Wavy Websurf comes into the mix, who's another YouTuber here on the platform. Many of you will already know exactly who he is, but we'll still leave a link to his channel in the description below. After Wavy Websurf would learn of Zillion's return in June 2020, in conjunction with the newly found evidence that Zillion was disabled at least to some degree, Wavy Websurf would conduct an hour-long interview with Zillion to get the full story from his perspective. Throughout the interview, it feels as though Zillion is speaking in a way that's truthful. It doesn't feel like he's trying to hide anything. So under the assumption that this whole discussion wasn't yet another lie, here's what they discovered. Firstly, Zillion wasn't lying about either the car accident or needing to be in a wheelchair.
I was in a wheelchair for 2 years. I was in a car accident, which put me in a wheelchair for more than a year prior to streaming.
And therefore, the disability was never fabricated out of the blue in order to gain extra donations.
And, you know, with these Facebook photos, that just by you showing those photos that you created a fake, you know, disabled personality, that's completely not true. And
correct.
The problem was that at some point in the journey, there was clearly a shift from not being able to walk to being able to walk.
When I started streaming, I needed it like completely.
Okay.
It was my 100% go-to. If I needed to go to the bathroom, I was getting out of my bed, pushing myself in a chair and going to the bathroom.
However, none of this was disclosed by Zillion at any time. Therefore, he'd conclude that his lack of explanation about where he was at in his journey was one of his biggest shortcomings.
Stream
So you feel
idea.
like you screwed up in the sense that, like, when you are integrating your disability so much in stream that it may have put off a certain image that you were wheelchair bound when you weren't. Are you willing to admit that perhaps not updating people was a mistake there?
It was my biggest mistake, not updating people. I should have been open about the recovery from day one. My wheelchair is part of my stream, and it's something where people see me do wheelies and something people see me stuck in. I should 100% have been like, hey guys, today at physical therapy, I walked 2 steps.
Yeah. That would have helped.
What an exciting day for me, and I didn't say a damn thing.
The way that Zillion talks about his past mistakes clearly shows that he's learned his lesson. He knows that he approached it terribly. Yet, despite his clear remorse for what you might call the mismanagement of the situation, Twitch would still remove his new It's Bluish account for ban evasion.
Good.
It seems a little unfair given his clear display of remorse, as well as the fact that it happened over 9 years ago now. However, it did seem like Twitch was in the process of unbanning his OG Zillion account, so perhaps he'll have another opportunity to do his stream the right way in the future.
Nah, dude. People like that don't deserve it, dude. How do you... I guess there's no, like, concrete proof, but... I don't know. Still fucking whack as shit. Cecilia! Thank you for the follow. I want to watch how Ninja Careers died, chat. I'm going to take a piss. I'll be right back, and we're going to watch how Ninja's career died. Un momento, por favores. Closing me window. We'll watch the Smosh one after this.
Back in April,
Smosh one. We'll watch that one after this. You're with another gifted, dude. I appreciate you, man. I double press it. It's fine.
2018, when Ninja was gaining 200 million.
Damn, dude. And then a 5. What are we doing here? Chat, if you guys sub, be sure to say thank you. You're going crazy. Appreciate you, man.
Views per month on YouTube.
Thank you for that 11 gifted total in the day, chat. If you guys did get us, so be sure to say thank you. I do appreciate it, man.
YouTube, setting world records with Drake over on Twitch and earning $5 million a month from his creator code.
Yeah, I think the most I've ever made in a month off of the creator code was like 5 mil.
Failure probably felt like an impossibility. However, the past 3.5 years have been somewhat of a sobering reality check for the former king of Fortnite.
Let's be brutally honest though. His career didn't die. It just dropped off. You know. Like, he's still, like, the very, very year. Thank you for another gifted. Like, Ninja's still the very, very tippity top of, Twitch. The guy still averages, like, 10K viewers. Still gets hella subs. You know, his revenue went down, but, like, that happens, shit. Like, we all have our peaks. You know, every creator has them. Every creator reaches their highest point, and then they have to come back down. Doesn't just keep going up all the time. You know, 10K views of or 10K viewers, still pretty good. Still pretty good.
Forcing him to come to terms with the fact that at a certain point in his journey, whether he knew it or not, something went horribly wrong. His YouTube viewership has dropped by a mind-blowing 90.
His YouTube viewership kind of died though.
7%.
Like, it died so much that the motherfucker doesn't even want to show his sub count. He doesn't show his sub count anymore. So you don't know how many people are subbed to him? By the way, terrible rebrand. Actually, no, his YouTube videos actually still do really good. They still get like 200k views a video. Oh my god, this guy's still rich. Minus 17 million. He deleted some videos. He still gets a lot of views per video though. 200k views a video is really, really good considering he's uploading almost daily. His second channel that he made it though, this Ninja Extended shit, not that great. He made like a whole new channel. And it's just kind of mid. Anyways.
Between 4
He's still doing really good though. Posture check.
6 million views per month. His Twitch viewership has dropped by an almost equally severe 92% from 120.
Okay, you'd be like, chat, averaging like 125k. Like, there's no way that stays consistent, right?
25,000 average concurrent viewers to approximately 10,000, all while his various social media follow accounts, such as Instagram, have been in complete and utter freefall. Perhaps a severe, unprecedented fall was the only inevitable outcome after such a fast, unbelievable rise to fame in the first place. Only 6 months prior to
It's usually how it goes though, chat. Like, the quicker you rise is the quicker you fall. If you slowly grow, you end up keeping your career. Like, and you become more of a stable content creator. But if you like peak like really high, you probably fall really far.
A month, Ninja was basically a nobody. He had
Just keep the vid playing. What's that? Sorry.
Appeared on the television.
Did you have the
show Family Feud?
What do you do?
Wait, did you have to say them, Blood? I just want to make sure. I don't want to keep pausing.
I'm a professional video game player.
I just want to make sure you can get your points in.
I travel across the country and compete playing video games.
And he gained a small internet following of around 100,000 YouTube subscribers as a professional Halo player dating all the way back to 2000.
R.I.P. Ninja Hyper. He was on Family Feud? Yeah, like 3 or 4 times.
However, Battle Royale seemed to be the genre that Ninja had been born to play. He began to mess around with H1Z1 all the way back in 2015.
Oh my, he looks so different. He looks so different. Hold on. This is like so cute. Look at him, chat. He looks like a fucking baby.
Which watches it.
Z1 all the way back in 2015.
Oh my god.
Halo was
Let's get Bullet.
No one really on Twitch watches it. And then I switched over to H1Z1, and that gave me a huge viewer boost.
And by early 2017,
this was peak Ninja when he was in his basement.
For the most kills ever in a single H1Z1 match, while also becoming ranked #1 for North American H1Z1 players, resulting in his first bit of success on Twitch.
At my prime in H1Z1, when I was going for my kill records and getting 30 kill games and stuff like that, I was averaging like 10,000 viewers a day.
Ninja would display a similar level of skill after switching to PUBG, often finishing games with upwards of 20 kills, and having built a strong foundation with Battle Royale experience, a seamless transition into Fortnite was almost guaranteed.
That's for the infamous, yeah. True.
When considering the previous information,
oh my god, OG Fortnite, bro.
H1Z1 and PUBG player, it should come as no surprise that Ninja was a natural at Fortnite from the very first week. He dropped his first 20 kill game only 12 days after the game's release.
Oh, 20 more bitches!
And his first 25 kill game only 3 days after that. The audience didn't flock to his channel on the very first day. However, the fact that Fortnite had a new player base meant that Ninja had exposure to a new audience.
Fortnite was the most life-changing game ever. There are still people to this day like Cypher and like other like creators that make Fortnite content that are absolutely killing it. And it's, even though it's like Fortnite's considered a dead game, the viewership is crazy.
This new audience liked him as he'd carried over a genuine, almost toxic personality that he developed during the H1Z1 and PUBG days when it only had a small following. The fact that he had this small following meant he really had nothing to lose with regards to how he acted on camera. He could be toxic, kind, annoyed, happy, whatever. It didn't matter because it always came off as authentic and genuine. In addition to this, his small audience meant he wasn't inundated with sponsorships, business opportunities, and other extracurricular activities chewing up his time. It was just raw, unfiltered.
Him going family friendly was the smartest thing he could have done, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Best content possible. With this approach, growth was inevitable.
Like, he just went family friendly for like a month, or not, like a year, and the smartest thing he could have ever done.
1 million views the next month, then 35 million views by January 2018, only 1 month later. Around the same point in time, approximately 3 months after the game's release, Ninja had become what many considered to be the best all-round player in the game, and was certainly one of the first people that came to mind when thinking about pro Fortnite players. With such, his Twitch following followers also exploded exponentially, growing from 500,000 to 3 million over the course of only 4 months, placing him in the position of the most followed Twitch streamer and the first streamer ever to reach 3 million followers. This would help him to then break the world record for the most concurrent viewers on a Twitch stream ever after he and Drake streamed to 628,000 people, which would then be broken again after Ninja hosted an amateur professional tournament to over 680,000 people only 1 month after that.
Isn't it crazy that both of those records got broken by a Spanish streamer who streamed the releasing of his brand new Fortnite skin?
Ninja basically had a Fortnite viewership monopoly for the first 6 months of the game. He was better than everyone else, more dedicated to streaming than everyone else, had an excellent attitude.
Bless
and
you, it was just a
genuinely
cough.
likable
Well,
person.
thank you.
Everyone could agree
Appreciate
that at the time, his 125,000
Dude, double
average Twitch
pumps?
viewers per stream and 200 million
Good old
monthly views
days.
on YouTube were 110% deserved. However, the landscape was shifting underneath Ninja's feet. Other players, streamers, and YouTubers were beginning to match his skill level. In April 2018, Ninja's peak month on both Twitch and
Tifu's
YouTube,
crazy.
we saw players like Tfue uploading 36 kill solo B squad matches, High Distortion was dropping a 30 bomb every second day, and generally speaking, the skill gap that had helped Ninja to stand out in the beginning had well and truly begun to close by mid-2018. As other players were becoming better at the game, there was now significantly more competition for Ninja's channel on Twitch, and in the days of PUBG, he explained that more competition hurt his overall viewership.
Dr. Disrespect, Shroud, Summit, Tim the Tatman, I have to compete with all of these people to just take away a huge pool of people from like when they're not on, I'm up to like 12, 13, 14K sometimes.
In addition to increasing Twitch competition from individuals,
Usually
like
how it
Tfue,
goes.
it seemed as though Ninja began to invest less energy into what blew him up in the first place, being a professional gamer, and rather focus more energy on being a branded celebrity. He began to get involved in sponsorship deals with big companies. He started flying around the country doing meetings
Also,
and
smartest
interviews.
thing you could have
Last 6
done.
months flying everywhere and doing all these.
See, the thing with like as you grow as a streamer, the one thing that remains completely and like almost impossible to do is trying to stay on top of like gaming. Like being the #1 gamer is almost impossible, especially when a game catches wind. Like the best Fortnite gamer in the first 4 months is like considered like a bot in like today's lobbies. You know what I mean? So like I think it was the smartest thing he could have done. I think him going down the business approach and like getting all the sponsors and building a brand is way better than trying to like compete for more kills per game.
Reviews and meetings and meetings.
Well,
Like there's so many fucking little Timmies that like they'll just play 24 hours straight every day, and they'll be like, yeah, I have the most kills in Fortnite, and it's because they have like over 40 times the hours you do, and it's just because they play a lot.
Upgrade his streaming room to a super expensive top tier Ninja dojo,
Which was fully sponsored, by the way.
This is where I'm going to be controlling.
He didn't
all
pay a
the,
single dollar for
production
this shit.
cameras in the room. Camera angle 1, camera angle 2, and camera angle 3 for the doggy bowl.
The room looked fantastic, there's no doubt about it, but it felt very commercial and it lacked the relatability and authenticity that had helped him to grow in the beginning. Now perhaps Ninja felt as though he needed to take this path of public appearances and material stream improvements in order to continue the growth of his brand, but other streamers like Tfue were certainly proving this to be the opposite. Turner was just this relatable dude living with his dad and brother at their messy suburban house in Florida. He'd win sometimes, jump out the window, reveal his backyard full of junk, and continue on playing. Now obviously, it'd be ridiculous to claim that Tfue or any other creator's rise was directly responsible for Ninja's fall, but it did show that there were other players and streamers who just seemed more focused, relatable, or watchable. Ninja's viewership began to dive pretty rapidly in the 6 months after his peak, and in the process, it would also come to the surface that Ninja's extreme level of fame had brought about a further shift in his attitude and public image. As mentioned earlier, when Ninja was a comparatively smaller streamer, he really had nothing to lose when it came to being his authentic, unfiltered self. However, after blowing up, he made the conscious effort to shift his personality into what he
I still can't believe this
audience wanted
motherfucker
as
sold headbands.
opposed to just being his natural self.
Like, that was a
specifically,
whole
for
merch drop.
example, becoming family friendly. Now, it's super understandable as to why Ninja would do this. Obviously, the fastest route to success is going to be deliver to the audience exactly what they want. However, when it comes to changing your own personality for the audience, you're getting into risky territory because you're starting to lose the authenticity that people
Yeah, I remember that,
followed you for
Valion.
in the beginning. And an authentic personality like what Ninja had in the beginning is not only an advantage, it's a requirement. It's the ability to say, here's what I think, if you don't like it, I don't care. If you then hate me, money, so be it, go watch someone else, I'll still be here streaming to those who enjoy what I do. Ninja had become the exact opposite of this. He'd given the audience complete and utter control of what he could and couldn't post. Literally, watch this clip where he doesn't even want to shout out his creator code or make a post on Twitter as he didn't want to receive backlash from his audience.
I don't promote my creator code very much because I just get flamed by everybody. I can't tweet 9% of things I want to tweet because like people will they just meme it. They make it into a meme. Selfies, make it into a meme. Like
This isn't his fault. I think it's a bad take. There's nothing he can do there. Like, there's just some points where you rise so far in the content realm that, like, everything you do gets, like, judged. And so you just have to, like, be smarter with the decisions you make. Like, when you grow as a creator, you can't say, like, certain things that you would, like, get away with, you know? Like, I'm sure there's a one viewer Andy out there that's, like, dropping the fucking N-word right now. Not a single person would know it. But, you know, if he becomes 10,000 viewer Andy, he can't just do that no more because there's different expectations as you grow. Especially with the clips, though, where he says, like, you know, hey, look at me. My creator code made me $5 million a month. Like, no one's going to be happy if you promote your fucking creator code. They're going to be like, don't you have enough money? You know what I mean? Of course it's going to get memed.
why I just post clips now.
All Ninja was doing was showing everyone how spineless he'd become. No wonder people started to hate him. Yet Ninja seemed totally oblivious to the fact that it was because he'd completely abandoned his authentic personality in exchange for his family-friendly pretending garbage that...
I will say the most annoying thing on the internet, and it happens all the time, the people that strive so hard to be different that they hate whatever's popular. And then those people are just a loud minority. So, like, since everyone loved Ninja and he was the face of gaming and he was, like, this just beautiful, like, massive pillar of success, it just became a thing where, like, why like him? Why not just shit on him? So then everyone just started shitting on him. And everyone just started, like, making fun of him every second, every, like, move he made. And then, you know, a bunch of people started, like, agreeing because they want to be different, etc., etc. Just how it goes. Ghost Dude, thank you for the follow.
That everyone could tell was completely fake.
At some point, somehow, it became the cool thing to, like, dislike me. Everyone hated
Exactly.
me. Like, it became, like, the thing to pick on me.
The complaining now felt as though it was coming from a position of entitlement, like he was owed respect from his audience, and that it was unfair that he received so much hate. But criticism from the audience is the price of admission when you decide to become a streamer. And the fact that he continued to complain about being hated just meant he became more and more hated. People looked for specific things to call him out on because they knew they'd get a reaction. Going back to the example of Tfue, you could tell that he didn't even care about the criticism, and therefore he received substantially less criticism in the first place. Now, Tfue wasn't perfect either. He always had something to complain about within Fortnite, but it wasn't in the same crybaby way, acting as if the whole world was always against him for some reason. However, for Ninja, the problem wasn't only increasing competition from better or equally skilled players with more likable personalities, the amount of people watching Fortnite was also beginning to decline. In the year after Ninja had hit...
I also want to point out that comparing him to Tfue is kind of unfair considering their success was so different. Like, Tfue was very successful, don't get me wrong, and he had like a lot of success, but he was nowhere as big as Ninja when it came to being a brand. You know what I mean? Like, Tfue didn't have sponsorships with like Red Bull and like wasn't on live TV and wasn't doing like this and that and that. Like, he was like a 19-year-old kid like drinking alcohol and like partying and, you know, like the typical like break the law type guy. So it's kind of different. I feel like he didn't have as many eyes on him that would judge him. You know what I mean?
Hit his peak, Twitch's average daily Fortnite viewership dropped by 30 to 40%. Fortnite's Google trend graph followed a similar pattern. People were searching for the game less and less every single month. Videos discussing the potential
Appreciate Zion
were going viral, and hating the game for whatever reason became the trendy thing to do. With Ninja's popularity being directly...
That's the one thing I hate about social media, dude. People hating things that are popular. Like, the amount of people that like shit on Among Us when Among Us came popular. Oh my god, dude. Like, people just can't let others enjoy things. Like, you'll be like, oh, I'm going to play Among Us. And you're like, you're going to play that stupid fucking game? The game where you're just like a little bean and you kill people? Oh my god, that's so sussy. I'm like, dude, just fucking... Like, you're just
This
not
is
allowed to
without a
enjoy
doubt
anything.
reason as to why Ninja began to play other games on stream. League of Legends, Apex Legends, Valorant, streaming hundreds of hours on each under the assumption that one of them might be the next big game. Now, it'd be unfair to say that this was a stupid idea. Obviously, streamers always have to be on the lookout for what might be the next big game opportunity.
I don't think that I don't think this is him looking for the next big game. I think it's just him wanting a break from Fortnite. I think, again, it's very bold to assume that he was looking for the next big thing.
Dedicated a high percentage of his limited stream.
Someone that signs a $30 million contract and gets, like, you know, dissolved after 1 year instead of like the 3 to 5 years it was supposed to be is not looking for the next big thing.
Same time, and many YouTube uploads to Valorant, assuming he'd be at the front of the pack when the Fortnite audience decided to migrate over, but the migration never really happened. And in the process, those who wanted to continue watching Fortnite got themselves hooked on other streamers who were providing that Fortnite
Cypher's
content,
killing
such
it now.
as Cypher PK. It also didn't help that throughout this process, Ninja wasn't even streaming on the most viewed platform, Twitch, and had instead signed an exclusivity deal with Mixer worth an estimated $50 million. Now, again, it's so hard to comment on whether this was a good decision made by Ninja,
100% a good decision. 100%.
because we don't really know what
Chad, do you know how much Mixer sucked Ninja's dick, dude? They gave every Mixer account, every single one, they gave every Mixer account a Prime sub equivalent, basically a free sub that you can only use on Ninja. You couldn't use it on any other creator. And Ninja got 100% of the profit, meaning it was a free sub out of Microsoft's pocket that anyone could use, and it was 100% Ninja's money. Ninja broke over 1 million subs in the first month. He had like 1.4 million subs on Mixer. And it was because of the marketing where they gave everyone a free sub to Ninja. And I don't know if anyone was on Xbox at the time, but if you're on Xbox, you'd have like a banner somewhere that's like, oh my god, Ninja's live, go check him out. And like, dude, they sucked his dick off so much. He was everywhere on Mixer's platform. If you watched another streamer, there were ads for Ninja's stream. Like, it would give you like a 30-second ad, and the ad would just be Ninja's live stream. Like, they'd just be like, yeah, fuck it, just watch his stream for the ad. Like, he got sucked off so hard. Why would you not take that contract? And then on top of all those benefits, he got paid like $30 to $50 million to go there. So he's making like upwards of like 60 to 70 million just from this deal that got dissolved after 1 year. Like, hello?
would have happened if Ninja...
Well, you would be stupid not to take that deal.
Simply stayed on Twitch.
And everyone that shit talked him would have taken that deal in a heartbeat, dude.
Plus, the money they paid him was absolutely insane. However, the amount they paid him was representative of something. It was saying this: here's a short-term cash injection because we both know that over the long run, your career is going to take a bit of a dip if you move to Mixer, and a dip his career certainly took. In the video letting everyone know he was moving to Mixer, Ninja came out with the same old inauthentic crap, stating,
Yes. What are you most excited for about this change? You know, I feel like this is a really good chance to get back in touch with my roots and really remember why I fell in love with streaming in the first place.
Bro, everyone knows the only thing that went through your head when you were offered this deal was, is the money worth the damage that it will do to my reputation? It's ingenuine to try and convince your audience that you want to move to Mixer because you want to get back in touch with your streaming roots. You assume that your audience is so dumb that they won't be able to tell when you're lying through your teeth. Then you
It's a full PR move though. Like, are you expecting Ninja to make an announcement? So why are you signing with Mixer? Oh, because they paid me a lot of money. But like, why do you want to go? Like, you know, your viewers are gonna go down. Yeah, but like, I'm gonna be a billionaire. Like, who the fuck wants to hear that conversation?
Sit back and wonder why that.
Not a single fucking person wants to hear him brag about how much money he's making.
They hate you. It's because you have a.
This is what I mean by like people can't make like the right move. It's because like if he talks about that he went because he's gonna be rich, then people will shit on him. If he talks about want to be genuine, like connecting with this community, then he gets shit on. It's everything he does,
being a fake piece of shit. Perhaps not everyone agreed, or they just hadn't figured it out yet, as 12 months after signing the contract, Ninja was still averaging 8,500 concurrent viewers per stream over on Mixer. However, this was substantially less than the 40,000 average viewers he was receiving on Twitch before making the move. Mixer then shut down in July 2020, Ninja returned to Twitch, and he was back to getting 40,000 views per stream. Well, only briefly. Only 2 months later, his viewership had declined back down to 10,000 average concurrent viewers, viewers, similar to the amount he'd been receiving over on Mixer. On YouTube, a similar decline was well underway. As lockdowns around the globe were coming to an end, Ninja's viewership dropped from 40 million a month to 25 million a month, then 15 million a month, at which point it was becoming blatantly obvious that there was a serious lack of innovation and effort being put into the YouTube videos. Most of his titles and thumbnails look like they hadn't improved since 2018, and nothing solidified this more than a hilarious tweet made about one of these thumbnails. On his channel with over 20 million subscribers, Ninja would post a video using this thumbnail, which would be shared on Twitch by Not Luke, stating, "Someone tell Ninja to fix his designer, please, this is hard to watch," and would receive replies such as, "I still can't believe that's actually the thumbnail. I could do better on PixArt on my phone," and "How is it possible to be this bad? I feel like he must have done it himself for some reason." Ninja then changed the thumbnail to a thumbnail he had already used for an older video.
He ended up changing it, which to be fair does look a lot better, until you realize it's just a reused thumbnail.
The whole thing just showed that he just wasn't putting in the effort anymore. Not even doing the bare basics like making his own modern looking thumbnail or analyzing how other successful Fortnite YouTubers were titling their videos. People will blame.
He has absolutely no say in his YouTube channel. It's like fully managed by like a company that does like his thumbnails, edits his videos. Like, he's not in control at like you think Ninja's sitting up at 4 a.m. figuring out what to title his video and make a thumbnail? The guy that is worth over like 200 million, you think that's what he's doing?
Ninja's
like it's just his management.
Downfall on nothing but Fortnite dying, but when looking at someone like Cypher PK, who is titling his videos correctly and making extremely meta thumbnails, he's only been getting more and more popular over the same period of time.
Like these thumbnails, don't get me wrong, they're simple, basic, whatever, but like they're not like comparable to like what Ninja's doing. Also, that's like again, it's like one of those things where like he made one mistake and they pick on that. Like if I go look at his channel now, like it's not bad at all. Like his thumbnails are fine. Like these are all like fine. I don't see a single problem with any of these thumbnails. Homie picked like one like probably like the one bad thumbnail to exist in all of his channel, and like used that as like, Ninja doesn't care at all about his thumbnails, dude. He doesn't care at all. He's falling off. He has no effort. He doesn't even care about titling his videos or making a proper thumbnail. He like literally is just asking to kill his channel. And you know, I'm looking at the rest of these and they look fine. I don't see a single problem with any of the rest of these thumbnails. You know? Like, I guarantee, like, some of these videos are probably like, "Hey, Ninja, we need a thumbnail." And he's like, "Oh, shit, my bad. I'm on a private jet to go meet with Jimmy Fallon on The Tonight Show. Just grab a random picture." And they're like, "Okay, no problem. We got you." You know? Like, it's something like that. Or, like, he's just not available if they need something from him.
Over the last 12 months, Ninja's lack of innovation has resulted.
I see the yeah, I saw the thumbnail too.
In a drop from 15 million views a month to between 4 and 6 million views a month. His YouTube channel has become an anti-user-friendly cluttered mess, consisting of a bunch of random shorts and unrelated videos, which when compared to someone like Cypher PK, who I consider to be doing things correctly, it's really no surprise that Cypher's gaining 5 to 10 times more views, despite having only 1/5 of the subscribers. Ninja knows his career is over.
Another bold take to assume that one creator is doing something better than the other, when it's like Ninja blew up in subscribers because of like, you know, because he was just the popular thing at the time. Like you could go and be like, "Oh my god, dude, see Cypher, dude, he's getting like 1 million views per video." As you can see here, that's like roughly the same amount PewDiePie gets, who has like 100 million. So technically Cypher is doing YouTube way better than PewDiePie because he's getting roughly the same views for his sub count. It's like it has no fucking correlation at all. Just none.
to 10 times more views despite having only 1/5 of the subscribers. Ninja knows his career is over. No creator who values and respects their future as an internet personality would ever do something like his recent multifaceted Raid Shadow Legends sponsorship. This is the move of someone who knows that they're completely and utterly finished. You'd never see someone like Cypher P. Gay or Nick Merckx or even Tfue out here doing this kind of in-depth, unrelated, totally different game brand deal.
Absolutely they would. What? What? You fucking stupid? That's so, like, there's such bad takes to be like, no other creator would possibly ever take a Raid sponsorship ad. Like, dude, motherfuckers are like, dude, showing off CSGO gambling. Like, Cypher PK has his own merch line. Like, you know, like, they're all doing, like, these different things. It has nothing to... Oh, my...
Would
it's such a bad take.
Do something like his recent multifaceted Raid Shadow Legends sponsorship. This is the move of someone who knows that they're completely and utterly finished. You'd never see someone like Cypher P. Gay or Nick Merckx or even Tfue out here doing this kind of in-depth, unrelated, totally different game brand deal because they know the degree to which it will affect their reputation and future as...
Keep it a buck, chat. No one gives a fuck if you're sponsored. Name one person that like gets mad that someone gets an ad. Not like an advertisement, like a sponsorship. Like, dude, people hype you the fuck up when you get a Raid sponsorship. They're like, let's fucking go, dude. Chase that bag. We fucking love that. Let's go. No one's like, oh my god, you're sponsored. Like that's like 2012 YouTube where people would shit on you for getting a sponsor. Where if you had a sponsor, like they would make fun of you. I hear Raid pays a lot, dude. I've seen like Raid offer like. I'm not under NDA, so I've seen Raid offer like upwards of like 30 grand just for like a 30-second ad segment. That's 10 grand to like 10 every 10 seconds. What do you think they paid Ninja to get his own skin in the game and make a whole event based on it? Like we're talking like probably close to $1 million, right?
As a content creator,
we're gonna say people would turn that down. Like, you're just so fucking...
Ninja's
bad
become
take.
Nothing more than a puppet, a jester, a clown, doing his embarrassing little dance for whatever garbage sponsorship will throw money at him in exchange for the final piece of his rapidly declining career.
Dude, can we just listen to this sentence, chat?
Throw money at him in exchange for the final piece of his rapidly declining for whatever greater. Ninja's become nothing more than a puppet, a jester, a clown, doing his embarrassing little dance for whatever garbage sponsorship will
doing his embarrassing little dance for whatever garbage sponsors him. As he shows an ad of Samsung sponsoring him. What are we saying? A Samsung sponsorship is amazing.
Throw money at him in exchange for the final piece of his rapidly declining career.
Like, yeah, let me shit on him for getting sponsored by a fucking multi-billion-dollar company. Fuck that guy. What? I don't like Halo. I don't know if I'll watch this.
Hey, I'm drunk.
Oh, it's a oh my god, 2012 video.
Halo 2 Return to the Space opens as a courtroom drama. The stupid elite from Halo 1 that gave Sergeant Dude a hug is now being declared a gay boy by the high command of the convenience stores. Guys, I'm not gay. Da-da-da-da judge. Which is me. Of course, you play again as Megazord Prime, and he's got to calibrate his lasers just right. And he.
Anyways, what's good, Ellie? By the way, how you doing? What's good, Colta? This narrator is so stupid. He's jealous because Ninja's a fucking millionaire and he's not. He had some good takes at the beginning, but I feel like when talking about someone's career dying, it's very easy to have shit takes, and guy had a lot of shit takes. You know what I mean? His wife is his manager. I mean, like his content manager, like his management team. Not his wife is like his PR manager. She handles like the sponsors and like the emails and stuff. She doesn't like deal with his YouTube. I mean, even if Mixer didn't dissolve too, still would have been an amazing deal. Also, why isn't he shitting on Shroud or like Goliath or like whoever else fucking went to Mixer. You know, there's plenty of people that went. I don't know, he was just making a lot of bold assumptions. If some creators today got shit for taking sponsors, the production quality would be way down. Ninja's a dick. I don't really think he's a dick. Before controller sponsorships, you would be considered. Yeah, but like we're talking like 20, like before 2015 YouTube, like pre 2015. That's when you got shit on. Let's get Vicky.
Trust me, I wouldn't come back unless I had something important to talk.
Okay. I might not watch these whole videos that are people requesting. I'm not a huge fan of Ninja, but the guy, that guy's takes were mostly trash.
Even though
he had some good
blew
ones.
up with the barber, Sergeant Dude is still alive. Man, you're gonna need a.
Chat, I'll watch these videos till I get bored. If I click off of it, just know it's because it's a shit video.
Halo.
Can you blame me? It came out in fucking 2012. I love Donkey, but do I love Donkey from 10 years ago? I don't really remember.
That to kill me. Hey, Sergeant Dude, I heard you were gay.
It is a lot of speculation, but he was like
Halo 2 because you can have 2 guns.
He wasn't wording it properly. Like he was like wording it like it was speculation, but he was wording it as if like he knew. You know what I mean? It's all about how you word it, and he was not wording it
shoots
properly.
his way through the space station once again, only to find a giant conch shell. Mean Green Machine, what are you doing with that conch shell over? Halo 2, baby. Roger that.
Did that video come out during the Gideon stuff? Yeah. This pretty much sums it up. His career didn't die. It achieved its purpose. Wealth. Nice. I'll watch your channel for unbiased analytical videos of social media events. For the most part, you do this extremely well. Most of the video comes across to me as unbiased and analytical. However, there are times where this video feels more a personal attack on Ninja than an analysis, as it declines his viewership. Comments like spineless and fake piece of shit take away from the authentic. True. Like he was making a lot of like this last part was like such a like aggressive dig for no reason.
Jester, a clown, doing his embarrassing little dance for whatever garbage sponsorship will throw money at him in exchange for the final piece of his rapidly declining career.
Like that's like you're just attacking him. You don't even tone down how much you hate Ninja. Yeah. Video feels weirdly personal. I'm not the only one. He just doesn't like Ninja.
Yeah. So now we're back on Earth with the. And then you gotta go over the big bridge with the big bazooka tank, and then a big old Scorpion King robot Gundam comes out of nowhere and blows this stupid tank. The Kingdom Come, and Dr. Robotnik jumps on the Scorpion King, and he's like, "If you smell what the rock is cooking," but he cooked it way too long, and now it's smoking because it's burnt. Meanwhile, in Koopa's castle, the aliens are like, "Oops, turns out you weren't gay. As our apology to you, you get to be Mega Man for a week." Haha, I was gay the whole time. Wait a minute, you gotta play as the bad guys? No, turn this game off. I don't want to turn this off.
Danny was definitely, yeah, he had a lot of personal attacks in there for no reason.
Only because it's a sneak mission, like my favorite game, Sneak King. Oh no, they found me out. Oh, dang. You fight your way up through this traitor elite guy's Koopa's castle in the sky. After 20 hours of chasing him, you find, oh wait, Arbiter's dead. Dang it. And then you finally corner this guy.
Dude, chat, can we talk about like how these graphics were like peak? Like we played this game and we're like, holy fucking shit. And then we play games nowadays and we're like, oh, well this is ass.
And then out of nowhere, Evil Cirque is up in there, and Arbiter's like, "Evil Cirque, you traitor!" No, I'm not evil anymore. I'm a good guy now. Oh, okay. Now murder this guy. Oh, okay, Evil Cirque.
Let's get it, Etienne.
Meanwhile, let's do it again. Hey, we found Halo 2. We found Halo 2, everybody. Good job. Good job. Let's shoot at the escape
good evening, man.
pods, guys. That worked really good the first time. So now.
Okay, chat.
Talk about.
I'm gonna watch this whole thing midnight.
Boy, do I.
But if it intrigues me, what the fuck is that? That just looks like a pile of poop.
Photo. This single disgusting photo of a kebab has haunted my friend group, my thoughts, my emotions for nearly 2 years.
That dead ass looks like a dookie, bro.
And in this video, I'm going to be taking you on a journey of where we started and where we are today. Let's start from the beginning.
I've never watched
Wednesday,
Pay Money
December
Wobby's content.
16th,
I know of him and I've
2020.
seen his shit, but I've never watched like a
YouTuber
video.
Justin Wang tweets out a photo of a kebab that looks an awful lot like shit. I'm not sure if this is a turd or some kind of actual food I haven't seen yet. Bro, that's definitely a turd.
Man's laid some boo-boo across a few veggies.
People were confused. People were offended. It reminded me of the blue dress photo that went around the internet for a while. The longer I stared at it, the more it would become something else. At first glance, it kind of looks like shit, but when you really start staring at it, I've seen kebab that looks like that. This photo became a bit of a joke amongst my friends, where we would share it occasionally, a small argument would break out, and then it wouldn't go anywhere. I think our autism came together and we collectively decided we need to know once and for all if it's actually poo or if it's a kebab. Starting from the first place that I saw the photo was Justin Wang's Twitter, but it wasn't his photo. He was retweeting somebody else named Cray. Cray tweeted the photo originally in response to a post that read,
It does look like
"What's the
shit.
worst food you've had at a football match?" Paired with a photo of a really long sausage. Cray responded to the tweet with a photo of the turd kebab and replied, "Stevenage away." All I had to do was get in contact with Cray, ask him if he took the photo, if he knew who took the photo, if it was his shit, and lucky for us, Cray's DMs were open, so I DM'd him right away. If Cray were to respond, I'm sure that would be the end of it, but unfortunately for us, he didn't. So let me explain something important here. When we find this photo reposted online, it's important to look at the date. The earlier the date, the more likely it's the original poster. So at this point, we have Justin Wang's tweet on December 16th and Cray's tweet from earlier that day. Both of these were in December, but we knew we had to find something older, and that's when we found the 9gag post. The post was titled, "Name That Kebab, Cambodian Cuisine." The photo we found on 9gag was a big deal. If we could get in contact with the person who made the 9gag post, we wouldn't need Cray at all. Let me explain an unfortunate quirk of 9gag.
When someone posts to 9gag, the username is hidden, which can lead to some strange and weird posts. One user remarked on the issue,
"It used to list the OP under the post, but they
Side note, dude, when Billie Eilish started wearing, because she like wore baggy clothes her whole career, when she started wearing like more like, they weren't even revealing clothes, but like they were technically more revealing than what she usually wore, people were so creepy, like actual creepy, dude. Oh man, I saw like an article on Twitter that apparently on her 18th birthday, that her name was like #1 trending on Pornhub, as if people were like waiting to, I don't.
removed it a while ago, it seems.
So, although we found this post without a username,
Just whack.
it was a dead end.
So we went deeper. We believe to have found the first ever sighting of the turd kebab on the internet. Turkish Kebab
It's
House.
wild.
A small, unassuming kebab shop located in Blackpool, United Kingdom. The first internet post of the turd kebab, as far as we can tell, appears to be on a Google review under the photo section of said Turkish kebab house. We don't know the exact date it was posted, but we do know it was in March 2020, according to the review, which was 2 full months before the 9gag post and nearly a year before Cray's. Whoever took this photo knew what the photo was. Lee R. We assume it's a he based on the name, and the profile photo is like a Shiba Doge meme. We don't know much of anything about Lee R. Google reviews keep
100%
their
nice.
accounts and their users pretty anonymous for the most part. The only thing that we can see about Liar are his other reviews that he's left. And he's left a lot of reviews. Prestige Carpet and Upholstery, fast and efficient. Big Woody Skateboard Shop, great selection. Ramp City Skate Park, awesome indoor skate
Chat, I've never left a review on anything. Deadass, never left a review. I find it like crazy that some people go out of their way to like drop like paragraph reviews on people. Just because they were like sad or mad.
Park, my son loves it. London Gents Barber always do a good
Yeah,
job
shit's
of
wild
me and
smoked.
my son's hair. This guy, from what I can tell, seems like a normal family man.
That's
Not the
wild,
kinda
Colton.
guy who would upload a giant turd and posted at a kebab shop. It seems vindictive. It seems crazy. It doesn't seem like
The girl that Catch Me Outside that started her OnlyFans made like $1 million in like 6 hours or some
Maybe you
shit.
could justify him doing it if he uploaded it from a different account, but this was posted from the same account he reviewed a child's haircut from. It's just not adding up. The way I look at it, there's two options here. Either Liar uploaded a picture of his shit for some crazy reason, or Turkish Kebab House is serving kebabs that looks like actual human feces. There doesn't appear to be any way to contact Liar from his Google review. The only other option at this point was to get somebody to order a kebab from the shop and compare it to the photo. And during the midst of a global pandemic, that seemed impossible. So I put out a tweet asking for anyone in the Blackpool area
I don't know if I could watch this whole video.
willing to help us.
If this was like an 8-minute to 10-minute video, I'm all in. But like 26 minutes of him trying to decipher where a picture came from, my 88 or not my attention span could not. I was supposed to say ADHD, not ADHD. My attention span could not. Can I spoil it?
All sorts of different things. That
Skip to the interviews. Are these the interviews?
Basically all day long, look in people's bottoms to see if they've got colon cancer. I see a lot of poop all day long.
Dr. Carlton, hey.
Dennis.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Dennis.
What is poop?
Poop is basically a mixture of a lot of materials left over from digestion from your GI tract. The thing that gives a stool its color is bilirubin, which comes from bile acids. So if you have a blockage of your bile duct, you might not have any stool color at all, and your stool will be pale colored like clay. But the bilirubin is what gives it that brown color.
What kind of colors can poop come in for humans?
Absolutely. It runs a spectrum from pale, almost white when someone has a blockage of their bile duct, either by like a pancreatic cancer or a bile duct stone, to yellow from diarrhea and excessive fatty, undigestible fats that go through.
If we were to show you an image, do you think you'd be able to identify if it's poop or not?
If it's a recent poop, probably.
I'm going to show you said image here. Here it is. This is the kebab.
While it certainly looks like poop, I have definitely seen kebab stuff that looks like that before, especially if it has any sort of grape leaf wrapping to it.
The darker
You guys
color
roasting
here,
this man, bro.
And
He did nothing.
The grooves going through it.
He's catching
Do those look
strays
like
for no
something that would
reason.
Come out of a human being.
Definitely could. It's potential. It's possibly poop. Yes.
If you had to pick a side, what do you think it is?
I think it's probably a kebab that looks like shit.
How, with all the current evidence, could a doctor, a gastro...
Vasabis, I'm the chef at Amardine Restaurant. It's a family business.
You said that this was a family-owned business. Did you grow up in the shop? Have you been around the shop your whole life?
Yeah, so actually my story is interesting. I come from some school and
So
science
interesting.
background and things.
I love your story.
The preparation style.
So when you say the meat, like the is it like lamb, chicken, beef, something like that?
I mean, I'll show you the photo and
okay,
then we
so
can go
sounds
from
good.
there.
Let's get Nat.
Interesting. Okay.
Nat, is this poop or is this meat? Please be the deciding factor. The fuck?
That is not kebab. Well, okay. So the first instinct is this is definitely ground beef of some sort, I think. To be honest with you, if you give this like to me, that doesn't look like meat. It's I mean, it doesn't look anything remotely similar to a kebab. I'm trying really hard to.
Well, you could be honest.
No, I am. I'm trying really hard to like see where it comes from, because like I know the food from all the cultures. If this is some sort of kafta or like ground beef skewer, not cubed meat, they did a really bad job about it. Usually when you skewer something, you want it to be all symmetrical, so it cooks at the same time. So whatever this portion is way bigger than this side. Also, I'm having a tough time kind of like figuring
It's
out
funny,
these
like
grooves.
him taking it so seriously, and like he's like, this is just looks like shit.
Because when you cook meat, if it's especially if it's ground, those grooves.
He's holding
Yeah.
It's not typical.
No. So this could, yeah, this is way too processed. Its corners are pretty cut. Like the way we do our kafta, we don't use pre-ground beef. Like we get the whole lamb shoulder or beef shoulder, and then we fabricate it, remove the fat, grind it ourselves to the perfect consistency, mix it with onion and spices.
Would we be able to see one that
Yeah,
you guys
of
can
course.
produce? Our crew to some of their delicious meals, and we're all really thankful for that. After we
I mean,
all
it,
ate-
it kind of looks like poop still. Poop with some seasoning.
he had this to say regarding traditional Mediterranean cuisine.
For people that are trying to open ethnic restaurants in the West and want to showcase the beautiful culture and cuisine that we have that stems back thousands of years, is do it true to the culture and true to the cuisine and the recipes. Then it's an injustice to the food and the history of the food to kind of like toss it and just be like, hey, here, we're just selling you.
Who knows someone who knows Liar? They don't even have to be from the UK. We're going to get to the bottom of this, and we're going to answer once and for all if this is a turd or if it's a kebab. Fortunate to have an incredibly supportive community on Twitch. They, along with you guys, are allowing me to make very important videos like this one. Present day Wubby here. There is an update that I'm having to record and add into the video as quickly as I can. So I recently went on vacation, and while on vacation, we decided to check the turd kebab photo. The photo was gone. That's right, guys. The original posting from Liar has been removed. So if you remember earlier in the video, the kebab shop owners mentioned they don't actually have the ability to remove the photo themselves. My friends and I actually tested this theory. My friend owns a business, and I uploaded a photo to that business. He was unable to remove it. I myself had to remove the photo. So that means Liar himself removed the photo. We found an Instagram of someone we thought was Liar, and I did message them. And if you're wondering why this wasn't in the video till now, it's because they never replied and we didn't think it was relevant. However, with the context now of the photo being removed, we have to look back at every single person we interacted with. And I'm starting to believe this Instagram account was actually Liar's. We found this account in the first place because it followed one of the shops that Liar reviewed. This person does live in the general area that all these shops are as well. So
Let's get
the
you
best
this.
theory I have at this point in time is that this person I reached out to is Liar. They saw my messages and they went and deleted the photo. Motivation? I don't know why. Maybe they're scared. Maybe they think they're in trouble. Does that mean it's poo? Does that mean it's meat? I don't know. The photo's gone.
26 minutes of a video to not have an answer. That is wild. That is scam. Alright, chat, let's watch another one of these. I don't know if how Smosh killed their channel.
On the 17th of May.
The thing with Smosh, though, like, dude, like, is this video even... The sum up is just Anthony Padilla and, like, the other guy just split up, and now Anthony Padilla has a very successful career, and Smosh is dying rapidly. I think I've seen that before, Smoke. I've seen a shit ton of stuff with the Johnny Depp stuff. We'll never know.
May 2006.
Yeah, the whole point of that video, Nat, was like they're trying to decipher if it's a turd or if it's just really poorly made kebab. And they never found out, so we'll just never know.
Just 153 days after YouTube was launched for the very first time, a bizarre channel by the name of Smosh will become the platform's most subscribed page with a whopping 2,986 subscribers.
Dude, that's like not even a lot. I have more than that.
More than double second place, who had just 1,469. This would foreshadow what would become an incredibly successful career for two Californian friends who had created this strange comedy channel. They would eventually release a full-length feature film, regain and hold the title of YouTube's most subscribed channel for 215 days in 2013, and by 2014, Smosh was safely and consistently gaining approximately 100 million views per month, which would last for a period of over 5 years.
They were rich.
years. However, we say 5 years specifically because in early to mid 2019, something started to go wrong on each and
Wait, is that Bose? Did I have no clue Bose was a part of this?
Smosh channel. Their unshakable viewership fortress began to crumble. Their reliable 100 million monthly views became 75 million, then 50 million, then recently just 15 million. On Smosh Pit, Smosh Games, and even their Spanish dubbed Smosh channel, it's the same story. 41 million has become 13 million, 18 million has become 7 million, 11 million has become less than 2 million, the decline of each all beginning at the exact same point in time, mid 2019. When Smosh uploaded their first video over 16 years ago, they could have never predicted their insane level of success. However, if Smosh is unable to turn their current viewership decline around, it will make for somewhat of a depressing end to a channel that's been YouTube's most subscribed on 3 separate occasions. The first time we already mentioned, it was mid-2006, and the title was claimed with literally less than 3,000 subscribers. It came about
Let's give
after
Vanessa.
2 high school friends by the name of Ian and Anthony began uploading bizarre lip-syncing videos to the platform, the first of which being uploaded on the 19th of November 2005, 26 days before the website was even officially launched and was rather still in beta testing mode. In their very first video, the watermark in the bottom left-hand corner showed that the goal of the videos was to promote their website, smosh.com, which had been running since 2002.
It started as a website that I'd made for me and my friends to hang out and talk to each other after school. Smosh became a YouTube channel where Ian and I made videos together just because we liked to make each other laugh.
Although the goal was to simply make each other laugh, they quickly realized that these videos also made their
Yeah,
audience
YouTube used to
laugh.
look so
And with
whack.
comedy in mind, the videos would shift to well thought.
Have a go on Bloodshed. Did you literally wanted to watch this video and now you're going to bed? Absolute fake behavior. Understandable though. Have a great night.
Out sketches, creating satire out of relatable life situations, such as how not to make a first impression. After losing the position of YouTube's most subscribed channel in 2006, through these new sketch comedy videos, they would regain the title in April of 2007, this time boasting a much more impressive count of over 100,000 subscribers, at which point they would also hire their first staff member with the goal of growing the channel further, an impressive feat for a YouTube channel in 2008. The videos continued to improve. However, their subscriber count would be overtaken by Nigahiga, then Fred, who would become the first.
What did he say? Dude, it's a nightmare saying this channel's name. It's terrible.
First ever YouTuber to reach 1 million subscribers. Although overtaken by Fred, Smosh was still growing, eventually coming in closely behind as the 3rd channel ever to reach 1 million subs.
Hey guys, we just want to make a short little video to thank everyone who subscribed to us.
1 million subscribers is a huge milestone.
Smosh were without
He rebranded?
the cutting edge of YouTube in the early 2010s. Their thumbnails, titles, ability to retain an audience through plots where you wouldn't get the joke unless you watched the entire video. At the time, there were simply very few other creators who had the same level of knowledge and skill. Subsequently, after losing the title of YouTube's most subscribed channel to Fred, they'd begin to battle for it.
Let me tell you, chat. At no point in my life was this kid funny. Fred was the absolute disaster of the internet. And at every point was an annoying piece of shit. And I stand by that. And I don't know if any of you guys watch Fred, and if you had a special connection, that's great. I, however, thought it was a cringe piece of garbage. He literally he would just record things and then play it in 3 times speed and make his voice higher.
Once again, they'd re-overtake Fred in early 2000.
I mean, he's branded as Ryan Higa now because he doesn't really do stuff with his group anymore, right? I feel like that's why he rebranded.
2011, then Shane Dawson in late 2011, Nigahiga in late 2012, leaving Ray William Johnson as the only creator with more subscribers than Smosh. However, of course, with double the manpower and a superior video style, Smosh would become the first channel in YouTube history to hit 10 million subscribers, and for the 3rd time become YouTube's most subscribed channel on the 12th of January 2013, 6.5 years after they had first achieved the title back in May of 2006. Throughout 2014, 2015, and 2016, 100 million views in a month had become business as usual. One of the main reasons for this was that Smosh had been acquired by a company known as YLYL Digital, which, as outlined by an article written by Deadline, resulted in a 40% increase in viewership. Alongside this would come numerous new Smosh channels, such as Smosh Games, which was experiencing its own similar blow-up alongside the main channel. Smosh would release a full-length feature film in 2015, and by 2017 the team had grown once again, adding 5 new members to the main video cast, all of which completed under the management of YLYL Digital, which had since been renamed to Defy Media. But while Defy Media was adding substantial benefit to Smosh as a channel, it was doing so
Brianna
at the
Vivo
cost
should
of
have passed
Anthony's
him.
creative freedom. He wanted to execute on his own ideas, but stated that everything needed to be put through a company filter. It was someone else's decision as to whether or not his ideas eventually made it onto Smosh's YouTube channel.
Anthony leaving Smosh made so much sense. Like, if I was in his position, I would have done the same shit.
For this reason, Anthony would announce that he will be leaving Smosh, which apparently had been in planning for some time.
Like, the whole point of being a YouTuber is, like, you have this, like, creative outlet where you could do whatever the fuck you could possibly imagine. And then now there's just some Karen who's slapping you in the face because it's a little too edgy.
The president of Defy Media stated that the company has been preparing for D's departure for several months and has worked to diversify its programming and cast for even longer. Anthony Wood announced the departure in a video on his personal channel titled Why I Left Smosh, explaining in his own words the reason for his resignation.
I've been holding on to these memories, and
Anthony leaving Smosh was like the 95% of the reason why Smosh failed. Like, that was their whole, like, brand, was Ian and Anthony. Like, them together. Their chemistry, their dynamic, their everything. And it just became like some group channel with like all these like other members that no one gave a shit about.
hoping that someday Smosh would be like how it was when we first started. Before Smosh was a brand owned by a company, Smosh being part of a company has put all of my creative decisions.
This is why companies ruin everything. Anytime a sole creator is in charge of something, it always ends up being way bigger than any company could ever imagine. Like, isn't it crazy that like Mr. Beast's Squid Game like almost got like as many views, or like whatever like the stat was, like it like comparable to like the actual. I can't remember. I think on average he pulls more monthly views than Netflix does, and he's just a creator, you know. But like companies just, I don't know, companies just don't have the same mindset. They just think about the money.
Through a filter of what's appropriate for the Smosh brand as deemed by the company.
This video was uploaded alongside a main channel video titled Anthony is Leaving Smosh, in which they explained that his leaving was not a result of a fight or anything along those lines.
I know a lot of you guys are probably going to assume he's leaving because we got in some sort of big fight or because we hate each other. But I can guarantee you guys it has nothing to do with that.
Now, you might think that losing Anthony was the beginning of the end for Smosh, the reason the channel began to crumble. However, the data actually showed the opposite. The channel was averaging around 60 million views a month at the time of Anthony's departure, yet will rise back up pretty consistently to an average of around 100 million per month a year later. This showed that the success of the channel was perhaps less reliant on the hosts themselves, but rather the content, the team, and specifically the management. However, this would also mean that the success of the channel was to some degree out of the control of Smosh's remaining frontman Ian, which would become an issue when the parent company, Defy Media, randomly shut down overnight.
So our parent company went out of business, and Smosh is currently without a home.
With the company now defunct, former member Anthony went to town in a personal channel video discussing the ways in which Defy Media had screwed him over.
I've had so much to say about Defy Media for a very long time, but now that Defy Media isn't a thing anymore, I just have to say everything that I'm feeling. I've been hiding it publicly for so long.
He stated that when Defy Media bought Smosh back in 2011, they paid him in stock, which was completely useless unless the company went public, which it never did.
So I sold it for $0. Selling for stock means that it's completely valueless unless that company goes public, which it never did.
Additionally, after selling Smosh to Defy Media, Anthony was simply a salaried employee, stating that he never saw any of the big money that Smosh had been pulling in.
It was called Defy Media, like the company.
Which was great. Super happy with that. But that company was drawing in millions of dollars every year, and I was seeing a fraction of that. I have no idea where all that money went that the company was making.
In the first episode of the Smoshcast show, Shane and Ian mentioned that Defy Media was clearly in strife leading up to the shutdown.
Every couple months, there'd be just massive layoffs.
Yeah.
And like 30 people would lose their job. And we'd all be like, oh my God, this sucks. Our budget kept getting cut until we were like, we're shooting sketches with nothing.
2 months after Defy Media had become defunct, the channel would have one of their best months ever with 139 million monthly views, received from content that had been lined up and filmed while everything at Defy was still going well.
We got videos that we have already shot on Smosh. We have videos we've already shot on Smosh Pit.
A lot of
And we have videos that we've already shot on Smosh Game.
However, this level of viewership would become the channel's high watermark, as after this stellar 139 million view month in January 2019, the channel's viewership began to decline quite consistently. There are some pretty obvious substantial public changes over the last 2 years, which hint at the reason behind why things have begun to go south after 13 years of seemingly unstoppable growth. In February 2019, slightly before the peak that followed the channel's decline, Smosh was bought by Rhett and Link from Good Mythical Morning. In the video announcing the acquisition by Mythical Entertainment, they
Wait,
mentioned that Smosh—
really? I didn't know this happened.
now had the ability to do whatever they wanted whenever they wanted.
We get to do whatever we want, and we're super, super excited.
This was clarified in the Smoshcast. They meant that they were pretty much an independent company, only with a little oversight from Rhett and Link.
This is as close to being our own company as it could possibly get, but it's like safer, and like Rhett and Link's people are like giving advice and trying to help us, like, hey, this is some ideas and like be better, but like you don't have to do this if you don't want.
The three members seemed to think that having their own creative freedom and control of the channel was going to be a massive advantage.
The reality now is that it's kind of just us doing our thing. Rhett and Link were like, here's this studio we have, do whatever you want.
In the process, crapping on Defy Media, saying how bad they were, saying that they didn't know how to have fun, and saying that they were bad at comedy.
Defy was the principal that would come in every now and then and be like, stop having fun, you gotta do this, whatever. And we were like, okay. And it was tough because they didn't have a sense of humor. They didn't understand comedy.
Yet, the data seems to indicate that while with Defy Media, the channel had consistently high views, and it was only when Smosh did have the ability to go out on their own that things began to decline. Just because Smosh didn't like the management and leadership when they were with Defy Media didn't necessarily mean that Defy weren't knowledgeable on the topic of retaining an audience. In fact, if there was a lot
I think probably what happened was Defy Media like looked on building like more of like a child-centric audience, which caused Smosh to not be able to be as like funny as they would think, because it's not like, it has to be family friendly. And then once they moved with Rhett and Link, they probably started to be more like themselves and be like more like adult like content, and the whole viewership that they built up over those like 4 to 5 years probably just weren't used to it. So that's what I would think.
of adversity, it probably meant that Defy
Dave,
Media
thank you
and
for the
the
follow.
Smosh team had extremely differing opinions on what should and shouldn't have been posted, where Defy Media might have actually been the correct one the whole time. The universe seems to work in a bizarre way where being caught in a terrible scenario—
I genuinely think if Smosh made the content they're making now before Defy came in, they would still be successful and like still be going up and up and up. But I don't know, when you change from family friendly to not family friendly, like you lose all of those. Like so many people that come to you for like a certain type of content aren't coming, like, you know, they're not finding it anymore.
with crappy, insufferable—
It's the same thing with like Ninja, right? Like he's family friendly. He like has all these kids watching him, and now he's saying fuck, shit, bitch, whore, this, that, like every other word, and like now kids like aren't watching that anymore because it's not catered to them, and like you start losing viewers. And when you build your whole brain around kids or younger viewers, you switch, it's gonna obviously be a drastic drop.
Management.
I don't know about up and up and up, but they wouldn't be on life support right now. By up and up and up, I just mean like they wouldn't be falling. You know? Like they'd be like they'd be going up, but not like up. You know? Like up.
Might actually be the dose of short-term uncomfortability that, without you even realizing, gives you the motivation to create something great. Perhaps it was Smosh's never-ending wrestling match with Defy Media that was actually giving them a reason to continue on with the project day after day. Maybe Smosh were trying to come up with the best ideas for no other reason than to spite Defy Media, to prove them wrong, as petty as it sounds, which unbeknownst to them at the time, might have actually been keeping the channel's viewership up.
We banded together and we were always trying to make great stuff. We were always having fun and doing crazy shit. And we all had this kind of common enemy the whole time. We were kind of like, these corporate overlords that are always—
It felt like an 80s movie.
Boundless freedom with the ability to do whatever you want whenever you want isn't always necessarily a good thing. Freedom is comfortable because there's no adversity, but when there's no adversity, there's no growth. Ian mentioned in that same podcast that while with Defy Media, they had substantially more resources.
I gotta give them credit, like we were able to do a lot of stuff and we were able to use a lot of resources.
Yeah, we had good
to
resources,
do that.
Ian didn't define exactly what he meant by resources. Perhaps he meant a bigger budget to create sets, paying for props, and most importantly, paying for the large team which assisted in making the videos. In a video titled The Truth About Smosh posted back in 2017,
It'd be very difficult to pay for that yourself.
Channel,
100%.
Ian introduces the entire Smosh team consisting of 39 different people. A team that large was certainly going to cost a lot of money, and based purely on speculation, perhaps after leaving Defy Media, they no longer had the budget to keep everyone on board. Alternatively, perhaps after the closure of Defy had been announced, some of Smosh's team may have been proactive in finding new employment before Smosh was acquired by Rhett and Link. A third theory could be that since experiencing a decline in viewership, such a large team may now be financially unfeasible. It's hard to tell exactly how Smosh makes their money, and they have loads of different channels each bringing in different amounts of revenue, but if we focus for 2 seconds on the main channel, I can't imagine it being the type of content that's bringing in massive dollars. Many of the videos over the last month have been shorts which don't bring in any money, and the skits which are around 4 to 5 minutes long each probably aren't raking it in.
There is a shorts fund, and you can still make a lot of money from 4 to 5 minute videos. Just saying.
Either. Across the rest of their channels, they're gaining a combined total of around 20 to 30 million views a month, which in combination with their other methods for earning an income may no longer be enough to support a team of 39 staff. This is still just speculation, obviously, but the reason we've focused so heavily on speculation is because there are barely any obvious indicators in the case of Smosh, as there often are with other creators. Their viewership is down by 85%, but the video quality isn't down by 85%. In fact, the videos are no worse comparative to 2 years ago when the channel was gaining 100 million views a month. But maybe this is the problem, a lack of change and innovation. Their Every Blank Ever series is still a staple of their channel after over 6 years, and comprises about a quarter of the channel's uploads, yet it gains substantially less views than it used to because people are probably just getting bored of the same old format. Another minor thing is that the videos have adopted a slight political bias over the years, with the occasional judgmental self-righteous comment about what is and isn't appropriate to say, and using an example of say BuzzFeed, the most hated brand in existence who's been experiencing massive layoffs over the last couple of years, wedging a subtle political agenda into videos that people watch for comedy is a disaster waiting to happen. The most interesting thing in the overall decline of Smosh is that the channel's viewership is only slightly higher than
Shorts themselves don't pull in money, but YouTube has a shorts fund where like if you upload a certain amount and you like reach a certain amount of like thresholds, like YouTube will just give you money. Like some creators, they would offer like 5 to 10 grand a month just for uploading a shit ton of shorts. So it's not, and especially like Smosh being at their size, I wouldn't imagine it's bad for them.
Dia's personal channel, which is likely run with the help of a substantially smaller team. Maybe there are just too many moving parts at Smosh, too many differing opinions, and too many creative minds to concede on the direction in which the project needs to innovate and change.
But that's how it works. They just have they have a how much is YouTube's creator fund? How much is YouTube's creator fund for shorts? The YouTube Shorts Fund is a $100 million fund to reward creators for the dedication to making creative original shorts that delight the YouTube community. So they've dedicated to giving over $100 million to creators that like dedicate their channels to making like a lot of shorts. And like at certain points you can be eligible. Like it'll just say on your YouTube dashboard like you're eligible for like a creator fund, and then they just give it to you. Can we also talk about chat? Let's just point this out for a second. Can we talk about how gracefully he talked and like how much he was saying like I'm speculating here that their channel's dying, and then when he talked about Ninja, he's like this fucking loser's dying because he's a stupid piece of shit and he's a greedy, selfish whore who only wants sponsorships every second of his fucking life. And then this one, he's like, so I'm just speculating that, according like to the data, analytical analysis, you know, like a complete different switch up in energy. And then here, chat.
Back in April, embarrassing little dance for whatever. Ninja's become nothing more than a puppet, a jester, a clown, doing his embarrassing little.
Nothing but a puppet, a gesture, a clown, doing his filthy little dances for anyone that will give him garbage sponsors that will throw money his way
final piece of his rapidly declining career.
For his rapidly declining career as he shows off the Samsung Galaxy Note 9. My bad. God, fuck me. And then Smosh, he's like,
is likely run with the help of a many moving parts at Smosh, actually smaller team. Maybe there are just too many
Maybe,
empathy is
maybe
fucking
this,
thing
maybe
in the
that,
overall
maybe these are
definition
all
isn't
just
appropriate to say.
speculations.
And using an example of
Dick. Anyways, chat, should we watch another one? I'm just saying, dude, like, he sounded so much more personal when he was talking about Ninja. And they're, like, so similar. Like, 92% Fall of Ninja, 91% in 2 years for Smosh. Like, they're on par. And one, he's like, just a speculation that they just might not be doing as well because of these moving parts. And then just called Ninja, like, an absolute shithead. All right, chat, I'm going to take a piss. I'm gonna run a poll for 4 videos that interest me. And we're going to decipher which vid to react next. We have Mr. Beast's brother. We have TSM failure. We have, you said you saw an Ace Family one? I'm interested in that. Ace Family failure. This guy focuses on failure a lot. What other ones are good? PewDiePie motivation. And one more perhaps. Entire history of Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast does have a brother. Okay, so chat, before I throw out the poll, these are the ones we're talking about. Why Mr. Beast's brother didn't succeed on YouTube. We have this one. We have, has PewDiePie lost the motivation for YouTube? We have this one. We have Ace Family deserve their failure. We have the unexpected failure of TSM's Pro 419, which is like Myth, Hamlin's Daquan. And then we have the history of Mr. Beast. And you guys are going to vote while I go take a piss. And whatever wins, we're going to watch. Vote away, chat. I'll be right back. Let me throw in some music for y'all. Did you all collectively decide? I've never seen a chat this in sync. You all collectively decided on one video? What the fuck? I'm proud. Okay, anyways, chat, if you guys haven't already, video you guys should react to on your own time is this video right here that I uploaded today. A little 22-minute banger. Give it a like and comment. You feel? You know what it is. Anyways. Ace Family.
Sorry,
Didn't this guy like cheat on his wife like so many times? They're so rich though. On God, it's like doesn't even matter.
I enjoy every moment of my life.
Their big Ace family home that they're
Wait, did he win the boxing fight? He did, didn't he? Yeah, he did.
always flexing is
That was fine though, because Bryce Hall was a piece of shit.
being foreclosed on.
They will soon no longer have their house, which is really the only visual we have that they're successful.
I think that they bit off more than they could chew when they started hiring all this high-end talent.
And now he's about to lose everything.
And to make matters worse, they are getting foreclosed on their $10 million house.
Everything they do seems to turn into a scam or lawsuit.
We're at about 12 lawsuits right now.
It looks like maybe his wife is gonna leave him.
Austin McBroom is such a freaking scammer. I hope this guy goes to jail.
Didn't this guy start like a crash course or some shit for like how to like get rich and then like just never put info out?
The Ace family only had
I
so
swear
long
something
before their
like that.
golden facade of extravagance eventually came crumbling down.
At least he made money from the boxing fight, you know?
Taking a move right out of Dan Bilzerian's playbook, Austin McBroom and his wife Catherine displayed their decadent life inclusive of mansions and fancy.
So many people do that nowadays though. Let's be honest. I think so, Nat. I think he like had like some course where like you could like join it for like $500 and then like they teach you about YouTube. But so many people do that. Like they take fake it till you make it to the whole new level, and like they just like, oh, it's crazy. Like the Dan Bilzerian shit. Like the guy just, you know, paid like a few girls to be with him, and then now like he has like this massive kingdom of shit.
Fancy cars to their 19 million subscribers on YouTube before being completely and utterly exposed.
At the time, I found it really odd that they had 2 loans on the property totaling nearly $10 million.
The Ace family's $10 million house with a $10 million mortgage on it is going into foreclosure. They're being sued for over $130 million for shady and failed business practices, all while their viewership on YouTube has declined from 200 million per month in late 2018 to only 10 million per month recently. If you were a religious
Fuck, what's the name of their channel, chat? The Ace Family. I mean, that's not bad. That's still pretty good. Granted, it's not as good as it used to. See, like, see, this is where I don't like this guy. He's like,
and failed business practices, all while their viewership on YouTube has declined from 200 million per month.
declined from 200 million as if like that was their average, like that was their peak. Regardless, 700K, not bad. Not bad. They're just like, yeah, they're like a daily, like not like daily vlog, but they're like a lifestyle channel. You know, they just vlog their life.
Month in late 2018.
Their their children are fucked.
Recently, if you were a religious person, you'd say that the Ace family are currently paying for their sins. They're steadily coming to terms with the fact that they cannot outrun the bad decisions from their own past, made at a time when everything was going swimmingly and failure seemed like an impossibility. However, despite previously sitting in a totally unshakable, bulletproof position, there was always controversy. The Ace family began their channel back in 2016, and when observing even their first video, we can see that the foundation of their channel was built on fake perfection. They wanted everyone to think that they were a picture-perfect family, consisting of former college basketball player Austin McBroom, his fitness model girlfriend Catherine Payers, and their 2-month-old baby Elle. This image of being a happy, high-status family with absolute...
You know, he doesn't surprise me that he was like he played college basketball and then his life just fell apart from there. You know? Like, this guy goes to dinner and still talks about, like, his college basketball days. Like, he's like, yeah, God, baby, do you remember that night where I put up 30? Oh, my God, you're, like, in the stands, like, after you post your fitness picture, you're like, oh, my God, that's, like, so... Like, that's what he talks about. Like, he goes to dinner with, like, business executives and, like, dude, back in, like, 2012, dude, I dropped 30. I don't know if you know this guy. Like, he goes by, like, LeBron. Yeah, like, I dunked on him one time. Like, you just had to be there. But, like, oh, man, like, I think... You know, like, just Michael Jordan might have been in the stands. He might have saw me drop 50 that one game. I don't know. Like I was turning out to be a young Kobe, if you tell me. But you know, whatever happened. You know, I failed. I didn't know how to, you know, actually take courses.
The zero internal problems became increasingly paramount as time progressed. They'd wear matching clothes while out and about.
We're matching today.
Oh yeah, we were matching.
While displaying their perfect home together, and on the side, Austin would even purchase Catherine a new car for Valentine's Day.
I'll be surprising my queen and my princess with a new
'Cause it's a tax write-off.
car. Yes, people, a new car. And this is not a prank.
The naive amongst their audience who believed their problem-free facade saw them as what you might call family goals. And as a result, their channel grew insanely fast, blasting past 1 million subscribers less than a year after creating their channel, which was met with an over-the-top cringy cliche video celebrating the milestone.
Here goes, here goes, here we go. It's coming! It's coming!
However, now that they had a
That's not really... I don't really find that cringe. Like, I feel like that's not like an over-exaggerated... Like, you hit 1 million subs. Like, that's pretty cool. Sure, they probably hyped it up a little for the camera, but like... I mean, you broke 1 million subs. It's fucking pog. There's another family who adopted a kid and shipped them away immediately. Oh, I heard about that. Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, chat, did you guys know that? Some, like, YouTuber, like... they, like, adopted some kid. I think it was, like, a Filipino kid or some shit. And then the kid wasn't getting them views anymore, so they just got rid of him.
following, people started to notice and therefore call them out on the fake nature of their lives. It started somewhat subtly. For example, Catherine made a tweet stating, "I'm the most laid back, chill, drama-free, overly calculated person you'll ever meet. If you don't like it, F off." If someone tries to convince you that their person—
I was gonna say, this tweet automatically contradicts itself with what she's trying to be. Anyone that says they're chill and drama-free but tells you to fuck off, red flag.
Is this or that. It's probably best—
I think Sunny, we're literally Oh, no, you're talking about the other— oh, gotcha.
To assume the opposite. Because
ignore
if
me.
they really were
Smoked.
that thing, they wouldn't need to tell you. This is highlighted pretty well in that Catherine states she's
Ignore
a
me.
laid-back, drama-free person in a combative tweet that requests people to F off. In addition to this, she'd respond to fans stating, "Your whack ass is annoying, mind your own business. Your tweet of my pic is the most attention you've ever had, LOL," highlighting that maybe—
typical fitness person. Chat, I feel like fitness influencers have like a way bigger head than they actually should. Like, no one gives a fuck that, like, you told your 10 million followers to eat salad today. Like, you just have the biggest ego known to man.
she's not the laid-back, genuine individual that she proclaims to be. Many would probably agree that in the social media world, the same rule applies. Those who look like they have the best lives, the best families, the best holidays, etc., etc., probably have some of the worst lives. Because—
True. Chat. Little crash course on streamers. If you ever find a streamer that's really nice to the community and is always so wholesome and nice, they're a fucking asshole behind the scenes. And if you find streamers that are a dick to their community and they roast each other for fun and it's always like memes and jokes, they're a fucking wholesome motherfucker behind the scenes. And they'd probably take a bullet for you. But these motherfuckers that are like, "Oh my god, dude, we're all like bunnies and rabbits and rainbows over here," dude, they'll literally fucking sacrifice you to Satan for an extra 5,000 subs. No cap. Saikuno's an asshole. He might be an anomaly, I'm not gonna lie. He does have a little bit of an ego, though. Not really. How the fuck did he... The only comment that threw me off about Saikuno, I have nothing... I know nothing about Saikuno, but he always claims that he does streaming part-time. And streaming's just his part-time job. I'm like, how is this fucker getting 60,000 viewers and this is part-time? What are we doing? We can't just call it full-time? You know, you do it like fucking every day. And like you get 60,000. It's pretty much full-time. Let's get William. No, Saikuno is a sweetheart. You can tell by the crowd he hangs around that he's a sweetheart. You know?
Hey, how good can your life—
What are you talking about? Creators. Yeah, Saikuno's a sweetheart. You could tell.
life be if
You can tell by the creator. You can tell by the crowd he hangs around and like, you know, just the way he shows off his personality.
all you're trying to do is make others envious of you? Everyone could sense that the Ace family's life was total BS. We all know on an
But I'm talking about people
unconscious
like
level-
this that are like so like wholesome, and they're like, oh my god, I'm gonna prank my girlfriend with like a $14 million Lamborghini. Oh my god, chat. Or oh my god, leave a comment. What color do you think I should get her? And like the color's already been like bought or some shit. And then like behind the scenes, like didn't he like cheat on her like fucking 37 times?
That this kind of life is complete and utter garbage. It's all fake. The happy, rich, problem-free life that you see on
Communities
Instagram
have gotten a
does
lot
not
better with
exist.
seeing
It's
through
a
people's
facade
bullshit.
Usually put up by miserable people looking to mask their own uninteresting personalities.
Like they can
But in
tell
the
when
case
you're
of the Ace
you're
family, there was no rock
bullshitting
solid
your
evidence yet.
personality.
They were excellent at covering their trail. However, after moving into an LA mansion only 1.5 years after starting YouTube,
Ta-da!
The Ace family crazy.
they began to get exposed on the main screen. When introducing the property, they framed the whole scenario as if he and Catherine had purchased the home.
I've always wanted my own home, and I've never had one. Catherine's never had one. And the fact that we're able to have one together as a family is a blessing.
We've worked so hard for this, and this is something that we've always wanted. And to have a home like this to raise Elle and have a backyard and be able to obviously work from home is such a blessing.
This has been a dream of mine to have my own house tour. This is crazy.
In addition to
They're basically just reiterating each other like over and over throughout the whole video. That's so crazy. Like, babe, it's so crazy that we finally have our own house. And then she's like, oh my god, it's so crazy that like we finally got our own house together, and like we're finally gonna like have our own house. And he's like, oh my god, I can't believe we're doing our own house tour of our own house. This is so crazy, of our own house. And it's like, it's probably like that for the next 15 minutes. It's like, okay.
to this, Austin McBroom would make a post on Instagram stating, if you were to ask me where I'd be at the age of 25, I definitely wouldn't have said I would be standing on the roof of my own house, implying that he and Catherine had purchased it. However, people became somewhat suspicious when, in a vlog, Catherine's brother mentioned that they should talk to the owner of the property after noticing a problem with the house.
Bro, I would call the owner and ask him about the history of this house.
Baby, tell me about that jewelry.
Call about the history of this house.
Viewers would then figure out the address of the property and subsequently discover records stating that it had last sold in April 2016, almost 2.5 years before they had moved in. Additionally, they would find another Instagram post by a rental agent who stated that he had just leased this exquisite custom view estate in Woodland Hills, prompting responses such as, so apparently the new house they bought is just a lease. They're paying $17,000 a month to
$17,000 a month?
live in this huge house when they don't even need it. For what? They are idiots. They are always preaching about being so down to earth and humble and this and that, but instead of just buying a nice home in LA, they have to spend $17,000 each month just to live in this freaking mansion in the Woodland Hills. Yeah, super down to earth. Though, the Ace family wouldn't live in the house for very long. After only 10 months of living there, they would upload a video titled "Someone Broke Into Our House," stating that while out at Disneyland, they had been robbed.
We've been at Disney all day, and someone broke into our house. As you can see,
This would, however, turn out to be another event that many considered to be a fake stunt for views. Viewers found it to be a little suspicious that the robbers decided not to take all the electronics that had been left out in the open on the ground floor,
I'm so confused. They didn't take the wallet. They didn't take this stuff.
including vlogging cameras which were integral to their YouTube channel, instead going upstairs to look through the walk-in robes where the shoes and clothes were kept. In Pyrocynical's video on the topic, he noted
I'm not gonna like be on the side of the Ace family here, but when you have like crazy fans and like crazy people, taking their shoes is probably more valuable than taking a MacBook. You know, like selling like Catherine's bra and like, you know, undergarments on the internet probably sells more than a brand new iPhone. I'm not gonna fucking lie. So like, it doesn't like particularly like, you know, I wouldn't doubt that they staged it the way they were and the way their career went, but it also would make sense for someone to break in and want to steal more personal belongings rather than technology. because there's more value. Like there's like evidence of like, dude, I saw like Scarlett Johansson's used like tissue, like she sneezed in it or she blew her nose in it, and it was worth like 40 grand. Like, you're gonna tell me like if you don't steal someone's like, you know, if you don't steal their clothing or some shit, that it's not gonna be worth something? Like, oh, here are the Ace family's like, you know, Jordans, like they're gonna be worth more. Well, if you think with a 17 months. See, like, even this chat. The tissue used by Messi during his emotional farewell press conference in Barcelona earlier this month is up for sale for $1 million. Okay, I was wrong in the price, chat, but tissue Scarlett Johansson used to blow her nose in on the Jay Leno show last week sold on eBay for $5,300. That's still more than a MacBook. And it's just a used tissue. And then, like, even, like, on a higher degree, like, Messi leaving Barcelona, dude, like, his tissues are, like, selling for, like, $1 million. The question is why? Because people are weird. And that's why I don't think it's that crazy to think that the people that broke in wanted their clothes instead of their electronics. Not siding with them, just saying it would make sense.
That the Ace family had installed numerous cameras around the house.
We do have cameras. Yes,
Everywhere,
people. Yes, people. Don't try to do no funny stuff.
Which were apparently completely useless as the robbers only had small flashlights.
We obviously have cameras in the house, but like I said, the house was completely dark and they had some little ash flashlights.
Suspicions were further raised when Austin would go to the effort of pointing out a random pair of footprints found in the front garden.
Oh, hold up though.
Oh yeah, there you go.
That's a big foot right there.
Focused on like why someone broke into their house, they occasionally just sidebar find out Bigfoot lives near them.
Those are big feet.
As if the whole thing had been set up and he was trying to solve his own crime. With suspicions raised, viewers would look into the possibility that it had been faked, and would discover that one of the police officers in the video looked very similar to a fake hireable police officer from a company called Top Cop Shop LA. Someone would then pose as a financial advisor for Austin McBroom, emailing Top Cop Shop LA, requesting that they provide an invoice for the hire of fake police, at which point they would receive a receipt made out to Austin McBroom for the hire of 5 police cars and 6 fake police officers. Catherine then responded to the criticism by doing what all moronic influencers do when they're under fire, virtue signal by talking about the police. To attack those who risk their lives on a daily basis to protect our communities and our families, by suggesting that they would participate in a staged robbery amounts to slander. To suppose that the police officers that responded to our robbery call were paid to act in a vlog or a staged robbery is ridiculous. It doesn't only attack the integrity of our family, not that they had any integrity to begin with, it takes away from a relevant issue, which is the safety of our family and our home, as well as the integrity of our police department. Austin would respond by stating that the Top Cop Shop receipt had been faked.
Was
They made up a receipt that we paid actor cops. They typed it out, made it up, and the fact that it was just typed up very professional, they thought it was real. And then they took one of the cops that looked like he was from a movie and put the two pictures together and said it's the same cop, but it was completely different.
4 days later, the Ace family would move to a new property and things seemed to go back to normal. However, the Ace family's housing problems were far from over.
I just kind of want to put this out there. Isn't it crazy that like content creators that like choose to have like the lifestyle of like faking like events for like reality TV get shit on like so much for being like garbage human beings? And then there's people like the Kardashians who do this all like on the daily for like the next news article, and like so many people stand them, and then there's like GoFundMe's for like Kylie Jenner to be like the first woman billionaire. Isn't that crazy? Like how different like it is, like socially accepted. Don't get me wrong, in both senses it's stupid, like garbage people. But in one sense it's way more socially accepted than the other. It's so wild to me. I still find it crazy, by the way, that there was a GoFundMe for Kylie Jenner to be a billionaire. I just find that crazy that existed, and like hardworking middle class people were donating money to an already multi-million-dollar person to become a billionaire. Just find that crazy. That people actually donated to that cause.
Only a few short months later, Austin explained that while filming a video with FaZe Rug,
Ailing, thank you for the follow, and hello.
he would notice two almost...
No shot that was real? Deadass, bro. Go fund me. Kylie Jenner. Dude, she also like when her like makeup artist got in like an accident, started a GoFundMe, and she only donated $5,000 when the max they were asking for was like $30,000. Like she's a billionaire and she donated $5,000 to only like a max of like a $30,000 ask. Crazy. Yeah. Folks are defending Kylie Jenner by pointing out she donated $5,000 to her makeup artist's medical GoFundMe, and her net worth is $900 mil. People are donating money to Kylie Jenner to help her become the world's youngest billionaire. Kylie Jenner, 20, has an estimated net worth of $900 million according to Forbes. GoFundMe campaign is raising money to help Jenner become the world's youngest billionaire. We need to raise $100 million to give Kylie Jenner so she's a full billionaire. Let's go. Let's send a message. No negativity. And people were like actually donating. Isn't that crazy?
Finished side-by-side houses close to where they lived, and for content they would go and film some videos inside them after getting permission from the builder.
Alright guys, so these are the two houses that are almost done being built. I think they're gonna be done in like 3 months and they're gonna be up for sale.
After going back,
I hate FaZe Rug's YouTube voice. it's so cringy.
To look at the property once again at a later date, Austin came up with a crazy idea.
And I was like, let me go and ask him just to see what he would say if I decided to just combine both of the houses.
They plan on purchasing both houses and combining them together to create one mega mansion, which they knew would fit perfectly with the Ace family's luxurious branding. The problem was that both homes had already been completed internally, meaning they'd have to gut the inside of the houses, knock out walls, connect the whole thing up, add a new driveway, etc.
That is the most financially dumb decision ever. To basically take a carbon copy of the same exact house and change it. Just
etc.
buy different property.
So the project was going to cost substantially more than if they were to buy each house separately, like way more. When looking at a basic real estate map for sold properties surrounding the two houses they wanted to combine together, pretty much every single sale price is under 1.5 million. Let's give them the benefit of the doubt and say that each property was worth 3 million on their own, considering each house was brand new and on top of a hill with a view, which would total $6 million for the two houses. Well, after all was said and done, the Ace family paid $10,064,230 for the two houses as a combined finished product.
We are here at the McBroom residence about to sign our lives away.
Our lives?
Not only had they paid a premium of approximately $4 million to have the houses combined, but they also paid $10 million for a property in an area where very few had sold for more than $2 million. However, just in case the purchase wasn't stupid enough already, it was then revealed that they had financed the entire $10 million from two different hard money lenders.
At the end of July 2019, the McBrooms took out a hard money loan of $8.85 million from Five Arch Funding Corp and another $1 million loan from TMK Development LLC, who I'm assuming is also a hard money lender. Hard money loans are expensive.
Just didn't even put a down payment. Just straight up full 10 milli loan.
Loans used by house flippers that almost always have a 1-year payback term. They're considered expensive because the borrower typically pays multiple points at closing and an interest rate of 10 to 12% on an interest-only loan. The amount owed is about $9.5 million. At 12% interest, the loan is $95,000 per month interest only. Add on property taxes, which for that...
they're paying $100 grand in just interest alone. Holy fuck.
That property are exactly $10,000 a month. Insurance and maintenance gives you a total monthly cost of well over $110,000.
That's just taxes, chat. That's just fucking $110K a month on taxes on top of the 9.5 milli you already owe. So that's like a total of like, if they have to pay this back in a year, they're paying like close to like fucking 10.7 mil.
$10,000 every single month.
Pretty much 11 mil.
$110,000 per month seems pretty damn expensive for you and
Holy.
me. We can assume that the McBrooms were making well over $1 million per month at this point. So to them, $110K per month with their income at the time seemed somewhat reasonable. The key word, however, is at the time. Social
But dude, like $1 million a month, like you're still getting taxed. Like it's still not comfortable.
media stars like sports stars, as Cornelius outlined excellently in his video, have some of the most fragile careers imaginable, especially for those like the Ace family, where all they're really bringing to the table is look at how much money I have or look at our amazing family, which people get bored of pretty damn quickly. As soon as the Ace family had announced that their house was finally finished, everything started to go downhill. After moving into their new $10 million mansion, it seemed as though they stopped paying for an unfinished $7,000 a month lease at their previous rental property, and as a result, they would be sued by their landlord for $65,000. This would accompany what would be a total of 12 different lawsuits shortly after moving into their extravagant house, each of which totaling various different amounts, some being as much as $100 million. This $100 million lawsuit came about after Austin hosted a boxing event by the name of Social Gloves. The concept was pretty simple. A bunch of different YouTubers would fight a bunch of different TikTokers and then market it as YouTube vs TikTok boxing.
I will be fighting Austin McBomb. Look, that's him right there.
The event would make money through pay-per-view, a method proven successful by the likes of Logan and Jake Paul. However, Austin McBroom of the Ace family set his expectations way too high. He estimated that the boxing match would earn a total of between $200 and $500 million. However, on the day of the anticipated event, it would sell only 136,000 pay-per-view subscriptions, which are between $50 and $90 each.
How big did he think these TikTok stars were? Like 90% of these TikTokers, the prime viewership that watches like people like Bryce Hall, actual, like 12 years old. No shot you thought they would be paying $50 to $80 for pay-per-view. It made sense why KSI and Logan's was so successful, because their viewership is older, as well as the Logan Paul versus Floyd. It's just older audience. But it's fucking stupid.
Totaled an absolute maximum of $12 million. For this reason,
that's still crazy though. $12 million. But he expected $200 to $500 million
payment for their participation and began to file subsequent lawsuits, one after the other, against Austin McBroom.
None of the fighters have been paid. Nobody's been paid. Nobody knows what's going on. Apparently, they were planning on selling 500,000 subscriptions. They only sold 100,000. They've made nowhere.
I heard that Logan Paul still hasn't been paid from the Floyd fight.
YLYL Live, hired by McBroom to help promote and run the event, would state that the McBrooms and their entire approach to this event was built upon a stack of lies, followed by the filing of the previously mentioned $100 million lawsuit for damaging their company's reputation with such a bad event. Austin McBroom's lawyers would state, in light of the apparent underperformance of the event, our firm has been retained to represent McBroom in connection with either a workout of the claims of all its creditors, or if a workout is not feasible, a likely bankruptcy filing. To add another 2 cherries on top of the cake, Catherine was then sued for $30 million for dodgy business practices relating to her makeup line, all while the Ace family's YouTube channel has been declining in viewership extremely rapidly. In the 3 months between June 2020 and September 2020, they went from an average of 105 million views per month to an average of 35 million views per month, which has since dropped even further, with the Ace family being unable to crack even the 10 million view mark over the last 30 days. With all this in mind, it was barely a surprise to discover that their $10 million home was going into foreclosure for failure to pay the mortgage. When asked about the foreclosure, Catherine would state that it wasn't true.
Okay, Catherine, there's a lot of rumors that your house is getting foreclosed. What do you have to say about that?
It's not true.
It's not true?
No, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
While Austin would make a post on Instagram stating, "Stop capping on me and my family's name. Ain't nobody getting evicted, ain't nobody moving. Stop believing everything you see the haters say on the internet. If we were moving, we definitely would have informed the world and made a whole YouTube video about it. Have a good
Are you watching
rest
this?
of
Why
your
not?
Day." However, as stated by YouTuber Sloan,
I appreciate
the
it,
Ace
Link.
family could say whatever they wanted. Court documents confirmed that the property was in fact going into foreclosure.
So when Catherine is out and about saying that, or her home isn't foreclosed, when asked, this document is proof that yes, the home was foreclosed. It's now owned by the bank, and Catherine can lie all she wants, but the record records don't lie.
A YouTuber by the name of Static John would even attend the foreclosure auction. However, the property failed to sell for the $9 million price tag and has since been purchased by another party for substantially less than the original asking price, according to Cody Ko.
I know the guy who bought it. Yeah, it was just weird coincidence. I was with him last night and he was like, he said, we bought a problematic house. And I was like, what house? And he's like, I don't know, some YouTuber, he did some boxing thing. And I was like, Austin McBroom. And he was like, yeah, crazy. They got taken for a ride when they built it, spent way too much money on it. And now it's in this area that the next most expensive house is $2.5 million. So no one wants to buy this $10 million house.
Right.
So it's not worth anything close to that. So they picked it up like for cheap from the loan company, and I guess they're gonna try and.
There's something that's just universally satisfying about seeing the Ace family's empire crumble. Maybe it was because we could sense that it was to some extent built on lies, and therefore it feels as though we've witnessed an example of karma to see it all come to a messy end. Austin and Catherine McBroom built their empire on sand, with debt, with lies, and with most important of all, ego. The Ace family's need to maintain a public image as a happy, problem-free family was the basis for all their success, but was simultaneously the reason for their catastrophic fall.
This one was a lot better too. So this guy has he has good videos. He just has bad takes sometimes. Like you can tell in most of these videos he has a very non-biased approach, but in some cases you can tell it's kind of bleeding through. Like he gets a little too personal, a little too pissed, etc., etc. But they're good videos. They're interesting. Posture check. I think we'll watch one more chat and then we'll chat for a little bit and then we'll wrap up. That was good, Dwayne. Chat, by the way, if you guys haven't already, be sure to watch that YouTube video. It's so close to being an 8 out of 10. It's a 9 out of 10 right now. Kind of sad. If it could become an 8 out of 10, would be Pog. Also, we need this video to hit 10K or else I'll cry forever. Anyways. I want to watch this video, chat.
On the 20th of...
Let's get Curtis. Tammy and Sis fake their death. Are you talking about this one? We can watch. Chat, I actually had a lot of fun this stream just reacting to stuff. We can probably just do another one of these streams soon. And we'll just build up some videos. Watch more of these. Have a good one, Nat. I watched Where's My Smooch?
On the 20th of February 2018, approximately 5 months after the release of Fortnite Battle Royale, the TSM YouTube channel would upload a video to the platform titled Introducing TSM Fortnite. The video introduced 4 professional Fortnite players who had been chosen to represent the highly respected esports organization known as Team Solo Mid, or TSM for short. The first player on the team was known as I Am The Myth, who boasted rank number 1 in the solos playlist and was often argued to be the best player in the world alongside Ninja.
I'd say at your peak, you were the number 2 to Ninja.
Given his skill level and high status in the Fortnite scene, he was given the task of finding 3 other players for the pro team and would initially choose a player by the name of Hamlins, who at the time was ranked number 3 in the solos playlist, had a win rate of almost 50% and a kill death ratio of almost 14. Next, Myth would choose a player by the name of Daquan, who shone as an outstanding solo v squad player and had placed first in many of the Season 1 Invitational Pro matches.
Let's go, baby! Let's go!
Finally, Myth would choose a player by the name of Camille's, who had been a part of a team who held the world record for the most kills in a single squad game.
Let's go! 50! Let's go, man!
Comments on the introductory video such as, "This team is insane," "These 4 rolling together is a legitimate..."
Their chemistry was unmatched though. Let's just point that out. Their chemistry was crazy good.
Death Squad, and "Can't wait to see these guys compete," displayed the high expectations held for what seemed like Fortnite's most unbreakable professional team. However,
they had a lot of good chemistry.
Up to would be a monumental understatement. In fact, TSM's original Fortnite pro team can only be described as a catastrophic failure.
I would love to see a follow-up video because they came back, chat. They had this massive comeback. That Energy fully sponsored. They came back here as the Thum House, and it has like 30 creators like in the house, and they're making content like every week, and then they disappeared again, and they were streaming daily. Motherfuckers are going live every day. Like they disappeared for like 2 years, 2 to 3 years, came back full force once a week, streaming almost daily, and now they're gone again. I don't think it's 30 members. I think it's like however many this is. Like 15?
We taking over. Yes, sir.
I wonder if there's comments about how they left. Sort by newest. What happened? We ain't doing. They came back. Now they're gone. Didn't age well. Fuck energy. Damn. I don't fuck with Hamlin's and Day anymore. Don't come back again. They're back. Now they're gone again. They really came back to leave. And now they're gone. GG's.
On so many different levels. Within months, players were being
I feel like more than 5 is too much. Oh, 100%.
kicked for a lack of performance. The team was being trolled to unimaginable heights over on Reddit. There were instances where half the team decided not to show up to pro events, and when they did, you never saw a TSM player placing anywhere near the top of the leaderboard. Some couldn't handle the pressure, others fell out of the spotlight, and eventually in February 2000.
Dude, poor Myth got shit on like his first tournament. Like he died of fall damage like 3 times. Like 3 out of the 5 games in his first tournament. He like got cucked by so many glitches and shit. And
2021, TSM would announce that they would drop the entire Fortnite team and leave the competitive scene. With such a massive disconnect between expectation and reality, there's only one question left to ask. What could have possibly gone wrong? Well, let's start by looking at this comment on the introductory video, which stated, "Imagine these 4 in a squad. That would be insane. Well, the audience will be treated to such..."
they disbanded because the internet was bad? You gonna tell me that they bought a $7 million house and Energy couldn't get better internet? Dude, they're literally Energy. Like, Energy. Like, they are Energy. They fucking figure it out.
Such a viewing experience when, shortly after the announcement of the team, Myth would upload their first squad video together on his personal channel under the title, Introducing TSM Fortnite, Fortnite BR Full Match. The video featured the 4 previously mentioned players, being Myth, Hamlin's, Daquan, and Camille's, with the most notable part of this...
Wait, Day made a video on it? Daquan. That's like a fucking hour long.
I miss you guys, man. I miss YouTube. I miss content creation. I miss everything that's got to do with this thing that we've made together, man. And for you guys,
I'm gonna keep it a buck. TLDRs would be openly appreciated. I'm not watching that.
Game being that morale between the 4 players.
What commentary channel is this? This is Sunny V2. Sunny V2.
Incredibly high. They joked and laughed about having joined TSM.
Sunny, you joined TSM?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Wow.
Yeah.
How'd you do that?
Casual.
Displayed their ability to work extremely well as a team, and ultimately ended the video with their first win together. These guys were obviously going to have no problem annihilating in a standard lobby as a full squad. The game was still full of new players, and as previously mentioned, these guys were basically the best of the best, each of which having played since day one. The issue was that in the beginning, Fortnite hadn't begun to host any professional tournaments, and there was therefore no way to put them up against other professional players. There was Fortnite Friday hosting.
I feel like a lot of the premature Fortnite pros were kind of useless, because by the time the pro play finally started kicking in, like all the players that were good at the beginning were just dog shit. Like even for Ninja. Like Ninja didn't do shit all when tournaments started happening. Like they had a couple tournaments based around his brand, but like when it came to like the Fortnite World Cup and shit, you didn't see Ninja or Myth or anyone like that anywhere close to like the main stage, because the skill gap was nowhere near what. Because basically they're just shitting on bots. Like they're just people that like figured out how to pick up the game really quickly, and they were just shitting on people that were just learning it.
by Keemstar, which many of these new TSM members would perform extremely well in. However, there weren't any actual
like people that look really
Fortnite
good at the
tournaments where
beginning of a
pros could
game don't
directly
really
play
mean shit.
against other pro players. That would be until
Just means they're
approximately 2
smart
months
and
after
picked
the
it up really
formation
fast.
of the TSM team, when Ninja would announce that he'd be hosting the first ever professional Fortnite event in Las Vegas on the 21st of April 2018.
There's an event that's being held on April 21st.
This was a dope-ass
That is
event.
gonna be there live streaming at this event.
At this point in time, there was a consistent argument about whether it was Myth or Ninja who held the crown of Fortnite's best player.
No, he wants to kill me. Wait, why? Because we are the rivalry of the community.
So it only made sense that Myth would be invited to the event, where he would attempt to establish TSM's reputation in one of the first professional Fortnite tournaments.
Yeah,
Considering I've never been to a gaming event or a competitive gaming event ever, like where I'm actually playing in front of people or it's being like broadcasted live.
While Myth's spirits were high as he entered the doors of the esports arena,
Our primary thing that we're going to be doing is taking out Ninja, okay? Keep
He
it on
did
the
so
low.
ass.
But that's the plan.
he wasn't scheduled to play until the 7th, 8th, and 9th game of the event, so he sat there watching Ninja take out numerous other players while the pressure continued to mount.
I'm wondering, so like they had to wait for like, so they said that Myth played the 7th, 8th, and 9th game. Does that mean he just had to sit there with like his dick in his hands for the first 6? Like he just didn't get to do anything? That sucks. Elementary, thank you for the follow.
Whips the second. The challenge comes in. Can Ninja win his first game? The Rockets are out. Ninja!
It's hard to tell exactly what Myth.
I watched this
he
live.
sat down and played the
He
first
literally
7
died to fall
games,
damage.
But whether it was excitement, adrenaline, or complete and utter anxiety, it would unfortunately.
This is
be
also
justifiable.
fun fact, chat. I know I'm a little pausing Andy right now. If anyone knows who Nate Hill is, Nate Hill started his career at Ninja Vegas. Nate Hill killed Ninja in one of the games and just kind of blew up from there.
Below the crowd's expectations. In the first game, while engaged in a build battle,
The
Myth
good
would
old
jump
days
as another
of,
player placed a ramp
right
above
there,
him,
I remember
causing him
that.
to fall to his death, resulting in a placement of 13th out of 100 players. In the second game, he'd be killed in an off-spawn 1v1 assault rifle fight, placing him at 48th out of 100 players.
Oh! And Myth goes down.
And in the last game, there's no footage or explanation for what happened.
But both of the times Myth died, he's like so mad. You could tell he's like, what? What? Like he was blaming the game for what happened.
First game, while engaged in a build battle, Myth would jump as another player.
That one was bullshit though. Like they edited it and it just kind of launched him off. This one was kind of bullshit. This
Placed a
one
ramp
made sense.
above him, causing him to fall to his death, resulting in a placement of 13th out of 100 players. In the second game, he'd be killed in an off-spawn
this one he
1v1
just kind of
assault
got
rifle
shit
fight,
on.
placing him at 48th out of 100 players.
Oh! And Myth goes down.
And in the last game, there's no footage or explanation for what happened to Myth. However, the commentators mention his death with 52 players remaining.
I just received word that Myth is dead. I've just received word that Myth is down.
So pretty much in his
Oh my
3
goodness,
games
folks.
of playing, he did
Showing that
shit.
he'd likely died off spawn within only minutes of landing. The placement of 13th, 48th, and 52nd was somewhat embarrassing for a guy who was widely argued to be one of the best players in the game, and all in all, it showed that while Myth was an incredibly good entertainer and public
Wasn't he
player,
accused of stream
perhaps
sniping by
himself
Ninja's
and
fans?
therefore
I
possibly
doubt
even
it.
the TSM team selected by him were going to need far more practice on the professional side of things. In order to get this
He had a-
practice,
yeah, he had a
approximately
rough
1
tourney.
month after the Vegas Ninja event, the team would announce that they would all be moving to LA to live in a streamer house together.
And I'm ready to go to that house and I'm super excited.
I mean, I think the guy was like 17, 18 years old and he got like mega hyped up to be like the best player ever. And like he's got to compete on this main stage. It definitely shook him up.
Literally. I'm like ready to see it. We're gonna get that team synergy. We're gonna create a brotherhood and win them tourneys, baby. That's what we do.
In the house, they would begin to improve as a squad, uploading Fortnite videos, random challenges, and even posting full-blown documentary-style videos titled Meet TSM Daquan or Meet TSM Myth, going into depth with their full story up until the point of moving into the TSM house together. The team seemingly
Have
had
a go,
this
Ailing.
strong, unbreakable bond that hadn't been seen with any other Fortnite team.
I met Daquan yesterday. Then me and Myth just met, and Myth just looked at the house. It's amazing. Yeah.
And it was no wonder that people had high expectations for the group.
They had hella good chemistry, but they were just not pro players.
Fortnite content and dominate the comp scene, baby. On the entire comp scene, bro.
However, while you might expect that moving in together would be the point at which things started to take off, the opposite actually happened, and it'd be at this point, before the team had really even gotten into the pro scene, that signs began to show up here and there that their team was already beginning to crumble. Myth, Hamlins, and Daquan played regularly together after moving into the TSM house, house, getting ready for the pro scene, which was still heating up, as would be stated by the TSM founder and owner, Andy Din.
Yeah, I'm so hyped for the esports scene for Fortnite, but it's honestly not going to come out for like another year. Yeah. So it's just like, just chill for now.
However, Camille's, the final player in the squad, perhaps took the chill message a little too seriously, as it would become apparent that he hadn't been practicing, and his skill level as a Fortnite player was dragging significantly behind the rest of the group. Camille's moved into the TSM house.
That's what I mean. Like, you start off so strong, and then once people start getting good at the game, you start looking like a piece of dog shit.
In late May 2018, approximately 1 week after the other 3 members.
And we're waiting for the final member who saved the best for last. Put it in a separate video. Mills.
But less than 2 months later, in early July 2018, videos will pop up on YouTube like this one titled Daquan and Hamlins react to awful play by Camille's in tournament. Is he getting kicked from TSM? Which gained over 500,000 views.
Build up, brother. Build up, brother. Oh my god. No.
Terrible fight to take.
One thing was blatantly obvious. While Camille's was incredibly skilled in Season 1 and 2 when he was first recruited for TSM, his skill had dropped off dramatically by Season 3 and 4 when the pro scene was starting to get serious. The previously mentioned video displaying the awful play by Camille's would receive comments such as, "No offense, but Camille's is the weakest player in TSM and should be replaced with someone like Crafty or High Distortion." Being said this, time to bench Camille's for High Distortion, and he shouldn't be in TSM. While these were just the opinions of the audience, TSM actually seemed to have the same idea, as only 13 days later, the TSM Twitter page would tweet, "TSM Fortnite roster changes, TSM Camille's has been benched. We are looking for a more permanent fourth. We will be doing tryouts for the position." Only 56 days after moving into the TSM house, Camille's would be removed from the pro team and was forced to move back home.
That's definitely rough, though. Like, he literally moved out there for like 2 months, and they're just like, yeah, get out.
So as you guys heard, I officially got put on the sub team. There's a lot of people's sides of it, of me not.
I mean, granted, like, he wasn't good enough to like make the cut, and like, you know, it is what it is, but it definitely sucks when you like, you probably put on hold like a shit ton of stuff to move across the country, to be in LA, in like this content house,
working hard,
and like get shafted so easily.
You know,
Alex, thank you for the follow.
Hours in, which essentially I guess is true, but it's more to it than that.
The other players explained that they like Camille's as a person. However, at the end of the day, they tried to help him to improve, but he simply couldn't keep up with the other players on the TSM Pro team.
He just didn't play enough. His work ethic isn't really there. That's all it really is.
We wanted him to improve so bad, and I told him, I was like, bro, I need you to improve. We had gave him like a long time to, you know, he start, you know, like taking it more seriously.
This seemed to put a huge dent in the spirit and structure of the team, considering they no longer had.
Dude, the good old days when you could hold 10 minis.
Exactly. This seemed to put a huge dent in the spirit and structure of the team, considering
you
they
guys
no
can't see
longer
because
had
my
a
webcam's
permanent
covering
fourth player to practice with or rely on for upcoming tournaments, and as a result, the goals held by the remaining 3 players seemed to misalign. Myth continued to grind scrims and practice against other pro players. However, Daquan and Hamlins took a different approach by focusing on improving their stream and public match skills. Now, this is understandable, as it's probably what would have been bringing in the most money for them at the time. However, as Fortnite was getting more serious about pro events, the decision to focus on content creation began to damage their reputation as professional players, especially—
Let me tell you, chat, the Tfue and Cloaksy duo was the most fun duo to watch ever.
After one specific event in September
Let's get Aizen.
2018.
They were so entertaining to watch.
It was the largest professional event to date, with Fortnite offering their biggest prize pool ever of $1.5 million to be split between the 100 finalists. It was week 8 of the Summer Skirmish, held at PAX West, hosted over a period of 4 days. In order to qualify and make it into the finals, players would have to place in the top 33 out of 99 total competitors in their qualifying matches. The first player up was Myth, who, despite having put in the hours to practice against other pro players, would perform poorly in the skirmish, being unable to achieve a single point and therefore failing to qualify for the finals or even in the top 50.
Earlier, Myth's elimination earlier on King, but Myth goes down to Jake. And that is the end of the event for TSM's Myth.
However, despite Myth's poor performance, it was still far better than the other two remaining members, Daquan and Hamlins, who chose not to attend the event at all. In the days following, Reddit would begin to clown on TSM in posts such as this one reading, "I am disappointed in the TSM Fortnite team. The biggest event in competitive Fortnite history happened this weekend. Only one member of the TSM team, Myth, even bothered to attend and compete in the event. Myth has proven that he really cares about competing, streaming less and grinding scrims more to try and improve. The same cannot be said for the other two main members of TSM, Daquan and Hamlins. Both of them opted to stay home and stream instead of attending and competing in the event. Daquan has said that this was a business decision for him. I wouldn't blame him for wanting to take advantage of the higher stream numbers when everyone else is at PAX, but he is a member of the competitive TSM Fortnite team. In my opinion, Daquan and Hamlin should either fully commit to being competitive Fortnite players, or they should just become content creators with TSM. The post will be met with comments such as, I'm going to be honest here, apart from Myth, I think everyone is half-assed.
So the funny thing is, like, Myth was going full in too, and he just still wasn't making the cut either. It makes sense why they wanted to stream more. It definitely, like, fit their brand. I don't think Day and Mills or Hamlins were good competitive players anyways. I think they knew they would have failed, but I don't know.
At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if Myth actually leaves for another team where he can find teammates that are as driven as he is. While Reddit was clowning on Daquan and Hamlins for their lack of drive, Myth wasn't off the hook either. Articles such as this one would point out that Myth hadn't placed in the top 10 for any game in the 8 weeks worth of summer skirmish tournaments. With no fourth player, Daquan and Hamlins deciding not to attend the biggest pro event in Fortnite history, and Myth failing to place in the top 10 even once, we can start to get a pretty good idea as to why TSM as a professional Fortnite team was somewhat laughable, summed up by comments such as this one. I have lost interest in the TSM Fortnite scene, which sucks because not too long ago I was super excited to see the TSM boys playing Friday Fortnite. Myth has the competitive drive but has just been failing week after week. Day and Hams do not even have the drive to play pro anymore it seems, and I've watched numerous good players go to other orgs instead of being TSM's fourth. Myth would then state that due to Daquan and Hamlin's lack of drive to improve as professional players, resentment started to build within the group.
I was really driven to play competitively, and they really weren't. Like, it came to a point where we had to like sit down and have a talk, and I kind of like resented them for that a little bit.
Yeah. Myth wouldn't discuss the extent of the beef. However, thankfully it seemed to be at a low enough level for them to continue making videos in the house together. But with differing goals and time being against you when it comes to maintaining friendships, the group seemed to slowly drift every single month, and with such came a further decline in their performance.
At least with streaming or guaranteed payment. Yeah, but considering they were on the pro team, it feels like they should have showed up. I don't know, realistically, they should have shown up regardless. And then if they did bad, it makes sense if they don't want to show up any to future events. But considering you're a pro player, you have a chance to compete for $1.5 million, like, I feel like you should go. Even if you did perform poorly. Like, it's just good exposure, all in all.
Game 1 didn't go too well, but, yeah.
When looking through old placings for Daquan, Hamlins, and Myth,
have a good
aside
nice.
from
Enjoy the
Hamlin's
vids, homie.
one duo first place, the tournament placings were generally unimpressive compared to, say, FaZe or Liquid. TSM had been signing some other Fortnite players outside of the official pro team, such as Cowboy and Zexro, which became
Zexro was
somewhat comical
crazy.
after a Reddit user noticed Zexro has almost earned more than their entire pro roster combined. However, at this point in
Zexro
time,
is really
their
good.
tournament earnings and professional performance was of little concern, as their external battles would slowly become internal battles. On the 14th of December 2019,
I mean, that's kind of all Fortnite was, though, was overhyping streamers. Like, everyone thought Ninja was the best of the best. And then, like, same thing with Ninja, like, showed up to tournaments and did dog shit. That's 90% of it. Dude, chat, let me... A little briefing on anything in society. Anything that's overhyped is usually not good. You'll find the most enjoyment in things that aren't overhyped. Because you don't have as high expectations for them. You know what I mean? It's like everyone hypes up Chipotle, and then you go to Chipotle, and you're like, yeah, it's all right. You know, it's not crazy. Like, there's a mom and pop shop down the road that no one talks about. That's fucking fire. That shit's crazy. And you feel so much more, like, rewarded going to that place because no one knows about it, and it tastes so much better. Instead of going to the overhyped place that doesn't really meet the, you know, doesn't really meet the standards because it's just talked about so much that's just not that great.
Hamlin's
Usually
will
how it
post a
goes with
tweet
everything.
Stating, y'all ever just start crying but don't know why? Current mood, love you guys, and good night / good morning. While Daquan will post a tweet longer in the same month stating, I went through so much BS this year and I learned so much from it all, but I hate how this year went for me. I'm disappointed in myself in terms of how much I streamed. I hate how much I haven't posted to YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, etc. With Camille's completely removed from the team, Hamlin's and Daquan fighting their own demons, and Miss Popularity following a downward trend, they would announce that the TSM house would be coming to an end in early 2020, with each creator moving into their own place.
I bought a house and I bought my car, you know what I'm saying? So we gonna be moving into a new place this week, actually. We gonna have a lot of streams, bro.
However, despite Daquan saying that they would be streaming loads after moving out, if you've seen our videos on the disappearance of Daquan and Hamlin's, you'll know that only 1 week after moving out of the TSM house, they would go completely silent on all social media, at which point the pressure would go back over to the only remaining active member, TSM Myth.
Hey guys, I'm not Channel 7 effing news, and I ain't got the daily scoop on Daquan or Hamlin's, so stop asking me. If Day or Hams wanted y'all to know about how they were doing, they would tell you guys. That's the facts, so leave it be.
Daquan and Hamlin's would stay silent for 18 months, returning in August 2021.
We back and we taking over! Yes, sir!
However, they would simultaneously announce that they wouldn't be returning to TSM, and instead joining the Fortnite group NRG. While Myth was extremely excited to witness their return,
I really just want to say how happy I am that they still got.
I watched that live. It was very emotional to see Myth get emotion over Day and Hamlin's be still so positive.
That fucking energy, bro. You know what I mean?
it didn't actually matter whether or not they went back to TSM, it was already too late.
They all left
Because midway
TSM now.
through their hiatus,
Myth
on the
is
2nd
not
of
in TSM
February
anymore either.
2021, TSM would announce that the organization was departing from competitive Fortnite altogether, somewhat of a theatrical ending to what started as the most hopeful competitive Fortnite group in the game's history.
We're cool, but we're not really close friends, and we don't really talk consistently anymore, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is.
G fucking G.